fun begins.
It's working!
Surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one.
I don't think the system works.
Now this is pod racing.
Oh no.
What's up, chat? What's going on?
I was like really worried. Like after the third one, I was like, okay, no, wait. Is he having a seizure? What's going on? Like, is he okay?
I'm trying to get all the copyright. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to feed Lucasfilm employees. That's what I'm trying to do right now.
I got you.
Or no, actually, it wouldn't even go to Lucasfilm. It would go to like Warner.
I'm pretty sure every time you say the word Star Wars, somebody gives George Lucas $1. So he's got that going on for him.
Star Wars.
There you go, right? Yeah. There you
Give
go.
my boy some cash.
Get it.
What's
get
up,
him
chat?
that
What's
bag.
going on? Hope you're all having a great day. Someone says, why don't you go suck him off or something?
You
I
talking
guess
about
implying
George?
about Hayden Christensen.
Oh, Hayden
Okay.
Christensen? Oh, bro, we're gonna proverbially suck Hayden off for at least 20 minutes or a half hour here.
25
So,
minutes, yeah.
yeah, something. So buckle up, man. No, I mean, like
we should be so lucky.
right, dude. Okay, I guess we could just go into it on that dude's note or whatever. But I
Yeah, on
mean,
that dude's no. Yeah, thanks, man.
we were saying Hayden like coming back, and just we saw some of the pictures of him at a convention, and he looked very happy. And we were just kind of talking about how crazy it is that like this dude lived through a time as Anakin that his portrayal was not very loved, and there was a lot of hate at the time for that performance particularly, and also the prequels just in general. And then he didn't really have much of a career after that, and then he's sort of opened up about this over the years, where he kind of even explains like what he did and why he walked away.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
I think the issue is Star Wars fans can be buttholes sometimes, and I'm just happy that he's now getting the love that he always deserved. You know, seeing him so happy in that hat, that was the second time, I think, like the second big convention that he's done. The first one after all this time was at Chicago Celebration. That was the first time I ever got to see him and shake his hand, which is cool. I got it right here.
Yeah.
Shout out.
There you go.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah.
It's like right there, handy. And I'm just happy that he's getting some love, you know, because I just feel like back then in those days, I feel like I was defending him, and I was a little kid. I was like 15 years old, 12 years old when Attack of the Clones came out, and everyone's like, it was a terrible actor, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I was like, shut up. What are you talking about? And then now, of course, we see this, you know, with other characters who aren't nearly as popular as Anakin. We see it with the sequel characters, Rose and this and that, and it branches off into the actual actor themselves.
Right.
And sometimes if they're not strong enough, it really destroys them. Whereas in Hayden's case, he seems like he was always doing it right.
Yeah. He seems like he's always doing all right. I thought there was an article or something where he had sort of opened up about walking away. And he walked away from Hollywood in general, though. You know, I think that
Right.
for sometimes for these actors, this seems to happen to a lot of Star Wars actors. It obviously didn't happen to Harrison Ford, but like
No, that dude's too cool for school.
Oh, he also kind of like clowned on it the whole way through and everything. So it's kind of an interesting. He's an interesting dude, but other people that have been involved in Star Wars, they've had trouble making it in another role or even getting a lot of work, because it's almost so distracting when you see some of these people, because their performance becomes so iconic to such an iconic brand that it kind of can hurt their chances at having a lot of success outside of Star Wars. And I think Hayden did that movie Jumper, right, with Samuel L. Jackson. Have you ever seen that? Yeah. So I didn't hate that movie. It's not the best movie, but I didn't hate it. But other than that, he was not in a lot of stuff, right? He did
no. Yeah, there were a few things. I think there was like Glass House. There were a few other projects.
Was he in
he was
Alpha
involved in.
Dogs with
I'm not
Justin
sure.
Timberlake?
I've
Chat,
never
let
heard
me
of that.
know. Yeah, it was like a really weird kind of actiony thing. I thought he might have been in that.
Yeah, and the King of the Fat here makes a good point. Says literally Ahmed Best almost committed suicide because people kept hating on Jar Jar. Yeah, that's true. It's, you know, there's a point where you can dislike a character, but you got to be able to separate that character from the actual actor portraying that character, because the actor is a conduit for what the director or, you know, whatever they're trying to do for the story they're trying to tell. And if that's not well received in the eyes of the audience, they tend to, you know, they carry that over into the actor themselves, and it can be really debilitating for them.
Yeah.
And I believe that's one reason why Hayden just kind of effed off and did his own thing. Because he's
Yeah.
like, I don't need this. Screw this crap. But now I'm very happy that he's, he gets to see all of the love that all the fans have for this guy. He is, in my opinion, the most beloved character and actor in Star Wars right now.
Yeah, dude, I would agree. And you know what else I was thinking about, just sort of branching off of this, was I wonder, because back then, like, the internet wasn't as developed, and so a lot of the hate came from either like some message boards and stuff like that. But honestly, it was a lot of critics. It was a lot of
News, yeah.
media. Yeah. So
Like,
like you wonder about
keep
that,
talking. I'm
right?
gonna bring up that shirt that George was wearing during, I think, either Attack of the Clones or Revenge of the Sith, where it was like a quote from. Have you seen that one?
Well, he said something to the effect of like, "Why would you make more? Everyone's just mean to you." Or
No, I'll
something. Is that
show
what
you.
you're
I'll
talking
show,
about?
no. George is a master troll, dude. Check this out. Okay. Give me a minute.
Yeah, it's all good. It's just like you would wonder if that would happen today, because today I feel like a lot of the critics loved
A lot of the
first
critics,
few of the sequels, right?
100%, dude.
But
Just because
then-
they want to get those free tickets.
Well, I do think there's a measure of some of them being completely like just swept up in it. You know what I mean? But there was definitely a lot of that like sort of access friendliness to the trilogy.
I got
But
it right
I
here.
guess like my question is, it's like a different kind of vibe. Like I wonder what would have happened if the prequels came out today. Some people say they would be just as divisive. I don't know if I agree. You know what I mean?
No, not at all. Check it out, my dude. Look at George's shirt. It says, and this is from the New Yorker. It's a quote. It says, "A film with comic book characters." I'm gonna try to read this. "An unbelievable story, no political or social commentary," which is so funny. So funny they say that. I mean, that's definitely not something you see now in movies.
Right.
Lousy acting, preposterous dialogue, and ridiculously simplistic something. In other words, a bad movie, in caps. The New Yorker.
And he's
I
talking
think it's dated for 1999 for The Phantom Menace.
For the Phantom Menace. Interesting. Dude.
Mhm.
Yeah. So a lot of this was driven by critics and stuff like that. And so
Yeah.
the fans, like people like you and I mean, we were really young, but like we loved those movies, bro. Like I loved the prequels. There was not a single, I was not negative about them at all. It wasn't until I got older that I even met people that were negative on the prequels. But there were so many, like the media vibe of it was really bad. And I wonder like what would have happened. Would the fans have been more supportive and if we had the social media that we have nowadays, do you think the fans would have been supportive of the prequels or not?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I think there still would have been a lot of discourse because there always is with anything Star Wars, regardless what it is. I
Yeah.
guarantee you there's going to be discourse with Book of Boba Fett, with Kenobi, Acolyte, everything. There's always going to be a certain group of people on both sides or on all sides that will find something wrong with the show, the producers, the writers, the actors, something.
Right.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah. But there might have been more hype and sort of love for like the aspects of the prequels that we like the Jedi stuff, like the Maul stuff, and like that kind of stuff might have overtaken some of the buzz out there from media and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just like an interesting question, right? Like, because the prequels were considered so bad. Like, I found it so interesting that Ewan had said that until recently, he didn't even know that people still really liked Star Wars, that like the Mandalorian kind of got him back into it. And like, he didn't know that people liked the prequels, that there was like this resurgence for the prequels.
Yeah.
He had no idea. And now he and Hayden get to live in that sort of more golden age for the prequels and those characters they played.
You're right. Now that they actually get to live the limelight that I feel like the majority of us felt back then, but as Hayden said, the haters are just louder. That's the only thing. But now it's just universally everyone loves them, you know?
Yeah.
And I think almost perhaps because of the major discourse of the sequels, there's a stark contrast between what was the original, what are the prequels originals, and what is now, and they're missing that so much. And so they see these characters and they see it as a part of their childhood almost, and most people like their childhood more than their present day stuff because life was more fun and simple.
Yeah.
So attributing all of that to those characters and that time, I can see why they would love Hayden even more now, which is great. And you know what's crazy is that I see like teenage girls fangirling like crazy as if freaking Hayden Christensen is Edward Cullen. Like,
well, you know
it's
what?
the
You know what's
same
funny
thing.
about that? Yeah, and I agree with you. And the thing that's really crazy about that, and people might think this is wild, but it's literally in a lot of ways prequel memes. Like prequel memes gave like the millennials and the younger generation like a reason to re-engage with that content. And I think a lot of young people continued to watch the prequels growing up. And like, so a lot of these young girls, like they fangirled over Anakin. You
Right.
know what I mean? Even though it was years and years later, when they got
Right.
into Star Wars, like that was their in. And you know, say what you will about the relationship between Padme and Anakin, because it's good in some places and in some places it's really cringy. But it is a love story, bro. You know what I mean? And so like a lot of young girls were like, that is a great love story. Like I like that love story, even though it's
Yeah.
you know mythic and crazy with the dark.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. It's funny to watch, bro. Like it is funny. You know, it's an absurd kind of thing that's happened where now years later, these movies that were apparently maligned are considered awesome. You know, they have this sort of cult following. People love them. The meme culture around them is like so strong, man. Prequel memes is one of the most popping channels on Reddit. And you have a bunch of young girls that are fangirling out about Anakin Skywalker like 20 years after the movies came out.
It's true.
Yeah.
And I never thought this day would come, but hey man, you know, seeing some of those pictures of those fans just showing so much adoration and love for Hayden and the smile on his face, like the guy looked genuinely happy. Like he looked like Mark, like I could see Mark Hamill through Luke Skywalker in episode 9 when he was raising the X-Wing. You know, like when he was doing that, it genuinely looked like the guy was happy that he was able to do this and not be, you know.
And bro, we were saying this before, but like
subjected to castration.
Right. Dude, Hayden is about to be able to do this for a long, long time. And he's going to be able to re-engage, not just because of Obi-Wan, but it's possible he's going to
I'm about to go in.
Stuff.
I'm about to go in, dude.
Uh-oh.
I'm about to go in.
All right, let him know.
Okay, Aces, I want to know what makes you say that. All right, so I've done a video that goes over Anakin and how Hayden portrayed Anakin the best possible way. And I'm going to pull it up just in case you haven't seen it.
A lot of people feel this way too, that he was actually
he was a bad actor.
No, like that his cadences and the way he portrayed Anakin they perfectly match up to the way Vader does
this video right here.
Lines.
So I explain everything in detail. Everything in detail that you need to know about why he actually played it so freaking well. And a lot of people don't realize that, you know, and I sound like a broken record at this point, but yeah, he said everything in that monotone voice so that it translated and carried over to Vader in such a seamless way. And people don't really see that. They're just like, this dude sucks. It's like, no, he's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing. Like,
yeah,
you're not getting it.
For sure. I think there was this idea of what Vader should be like, or what Anakin Skywalker was like, right? And everybody had this like idea, and they kind of go shonen with it a little bit with Anakin, like the anime thing, where he's like a whiny kind of young boy, and then we even see him in his adolescence making all these mistakes, being immature. But that's I think so important to understanding the character, because even Vader, if you think about Vader and some of his motivations, he's really immature in a lot of ways. Like that's why he's able to be manipulated so easily by the Emperor, right? So this is a consistent arc, I would say. I would disagree. In what sense?
I don't think he's immature. I don't think that's why he's manipulated. I would say he's desperate as hell.
Well, yeah, for sure. But I say immature in the way that he views. I ultimately think that one of the main things with Star Wars is the idea that you can control everything is sort of like the ultimate immaturity. It's the ultimate like dark side idea, right? like the Force being like sort of one with the Force, or like Yoda says, like death is a natural part of life. Like there's all these ideas of like accepting natural order and just kind of going with the flow. But the Sith want to dominate the galaxy. They want to dominate the Force and use it and bend it to their will. And there's
Yeah.
this hubris, right? There's this hubris in this idea that like, no, with enough power, I can control life and death. I can
Yeah.
literally change. So to me, that is immature, because a wise Jedi would accept and understand, right? The not only the limitations of himself, but just of life in general. So
Mhm.
Anakin, because he's chasing this idea of power, maybe even the eventual ability to bring back Padme, and then Palpatine sort of dangles over top of him that he could maybe overthrow him someday, which again is like it's a immature, to me. It's immature, but desperate for sure.
Yeah, and emotional,
Oh my
unbelievably
God,
emotional.
so
Yeah,
emotional. Well, that's why he's such a good character for the sort. He speaks to a lot of adolescent male just behavior, but also like ways of thinking, right? Like we all had that feeling, and that's why I think it connected with people like us so much, man. Like when he's just showing, like he's just kind of showing off in front of Padme, like having things like float around and do all this stuff. Like, bro, there's this hero fulfillment, this dream fulfillment idea that comes into all of us. Where we're like, bro, I want that ability. I would love to have that kind of power and be able to do all that kind of fun stuff.
show
And
off in front of girls.
for sure, bro. Like that
Yeah.
would be the coolest thing in the world. I mean, it would be awesome, right? So there's a measure of that sort of wish fulfillment thing that's going on with this character,
Mhm.
which plays off of all of these kind of desires, because that's what we
Yeah.
want, right? Like when we're young men or whatever, we want to be able to do amazing things. We want to be able to show everybody how awesome and special and powerful we are, you know? So
Yeah.
it speaks to a lot of that kind of stuff.
I agree, and I think the reason maybe Anakin resonated so much with us is because he is so goddamn flawed, and every human is flawed unless you're Rey Skywalker.
Yeah, for sure. He
So
is
it's like, you know,
he's deeply flawed while also being able to do these incredible, amazing things, right? I think the prequels and the story of Anakin, it's better storytelling than a lot of people give it credit for, because he sort of drags people along with it. Like people did not like whiny Anakin, but like whiny Anakin is so necessary. It's
it is
important.
because
Yeah,
it shows you that he knows he's destined for great. Imagine you were born a slave, your mom's still a slave, all your friends are slaves. The only like mentor you've had is this like flying fat blue alien that just hates you and treats you like garbage and sells you out and uses you and your mom. And you're going through life. Eventually, this dude with a laser
wizard.
sword comes
Dude,
by.
a space wizard shows
A
up.
space wizard shows up with this beautiful, hot angel woman, and he's like, "I'm gonna take you away. I'm gonna free you." So you're free now, but you're 9 years old. You miss your mom, the only person you've ever had in your life, and you miss your few friends, and you realize that, you know what, I'm living pretty good right now, but all my friends are still slaves, and my mom's still a slave. Like, what is she like? All those nights that Anakin was probably living comfy in the Jedi Temple, having a good meal, you know, working on his powers, he was wondering, you know, what's my mom doing right now? She's still a slave. And all those years being compounded and all the Jedi telling him that he's the chosen one and he's this amazing being, and him surpassing even his masters in training. Like, how can that not get to your head a little bit? And then you deny him the rank of master? What the freak? You give him a Padawan and he's like called master by everybody, and it's what?
Yeah, for sure. I think there's a lot of that, but there's so many like little lessons along the path of Anakin, but he is deeply flawed. Like he's the
most flawed character, bro.
Yeah, it's just
he's destined for greatness, but he never achieves it.
Yeah, for sure. And I think there's part of it again is this whole idea of like control, right? Like he just thinks that he can surpass the natural order things, the order of the Jedi. You know what I mean? Like it's always just skipping ahead. Like he feels like it should just deserve it. You know what I mean?
Please, if there's anyone here who does not like the prequels, come on in and we will talk. I will send you the link. I'm not kidding. I'll send you the link. For real.
Yeah.
Right now. I'm down. Let's do this.
Well, dude, if somebody wants to do that, you're brave. But I'll say this. What do you think as far as with Hayden? Do you think he's going to do more than Obi-Wan? And if he does more than the Kenobi show, I mean, is this dude like is he back? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, he's back, dude.
how much work do you think he's
He's
gonna
back,
get?
bro. A ton. I don't even think it's going to end with Kenobi. I think there's going to be so many other shows that he's going to put in there.
Yeah.
And
I'm hoping.
I mean, Disney knows that he's a cash cow.
Yeah, I think they
It's
figured it
simple.
out. It sucks because they should have just put him in episode 9. But their explanation for taking him out is apparently that they want to preserve him for more because there was like a 3-film contract thing or something. So they wanted to preserve him for more other appearances. I think that's ridiculous. But either way, it seems like moving forward, now he's going to get a lot of work. I'm hoping that they can do what they did with Iron Man, where they have that weird shot that's in the helmet that could never actually exist, but it like shows you what Tony looks like in the helmet.
Mhm.
I'd love to see something like that with Hayden, and maybe it's just his eyes and he still has the breathing apparatus hooked in, but like at least his eyes, and let him do some like just acting like that. I'd love to see some shots like that of Vader. Put a lot of them in there.
I think we're going to see some wild stuff, dude. I think we're going to see flashbacks to the Clone Wars. I think we're going to see Anakin's face through Vader. Like in some point, I feel like his mask will get ripped off or something. I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to go gritty. I hope.
Yeah, I hope so too.
You know?
Like kind of like at the end of
Him in the
Season
chamber,
Rebels.
like being put together or something. Like maybe they do like a stump scene, like what I did in my thing.
Yep. Why not? I mean, they did a version of it in we both covered that like leaked thing that came out or whatever.
Yeah.
They did a version of it in Rogue One with a different body double, but apparently like they're trying to do that with Hayden in this one. And man, I think they could do all sorts of fun stuff, with him. So
yeah.
Let him do it. Let him come back and live, bro. I can't wait. We're gonna see him at a ton of cons in the next couple of years, man.
Yeah, we miss them too. We should do every once a month. We should do nerd.
The council.
Yeah,
I'm down. I'm down to get
forgot the
them
name.
in here. No, I'm definitely down to get them in here. Maybe one of them doesn't like the prequels, and we could dogpile on them and get really upset.
I don't think anyone in there doesn't like the prequels.
No, I know they probably all love them. For real. I think. I don't know. We'd have to see.
Yeah, I don't think anyone dislikes the prequels in there.
I know Star Wars Santa said he didn't like the prequels when they first came
out.
out.
Right. Yeah.
I think they've grown on him is what he said. But like I remember him saying like when they first came out, he hated them. You know what I mean?
Right. Hated.
So hated them, bro. Hated them.
Check out XCAD, brother. Who's that?
I have no idea, bro.
Let me Google it. XCAD.
Him.
Better not be something inappropriate.
Yeah, man. Jeez.
Okay, he's not on YouTube, so
who knows? So did we talk a little bit about did we talk about the KOTOR stuff? I know we talked about it a little bit.
Oh, I think you're saying brother as in like bro. So what the hell's XCAD?
I have no idea. Say what?
God, what is this? What is XCAD? Is this like a currency? That's all that's coming up.
Maybe it is. Maybe he's trying to shill a crypto.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe he's trying to shill a new altcoin.
Maybe. No one's telling me what it is. XCAD is crypto.
Okay, right.
It says currency. XCAD is a scam.
XCAD
is cryptocurrency.
Yeah, it's probably.
I don't trade crypto, so I mean that's not my thing.
I love me some crypto, but I've never heard of XCAD. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. I just have never heard of it.
That doesn't mean anything. Yeah.
So
best of luck with all you crypto guys, but yeah, ain't my thing.
Crypto's great.
XCAD is a project to tokenize YouTubers. Would absolutely fund your Vader project. I'm gonna ask Mark about this after So Mark and I play virtual chess.
Nice.
On our Oculus. Yeah, a few nights ago we were just sitting there for like 2 hours and like full on just like in virtual reality. Like
that's fun. Yeah.
It was great. Yeah, we were in this like other realm with like fireplaces and it was
yeah, dude. AR stuff's crazy. Do you guys have like your own avatars or whatever, or was it just basic?
Yeah. He was sitting across from me.
Dude, that's
We're
the
like
future.
we shook each other's hands and stuff.
Bro, that's the future. It's wild. And then have you seen those there's like facilities where you can go where they have like these circle things that are like hula hoops around your waist, and then the floor has it's all like movable, so you can legit run. Have you ever seen these? Like they'll have like little gun things, and like you can legit run on like a treadmill type deal, and then it's got like a hula hoop that like will follow your angle and stuff like that. Bro, the future's gonna be wild.
Wild, dude. How about this guy's message? And by the way, we're going to read your super chats in detail in probably about 20, 30 minutes. Anyone else remember when Theory and Josh said they would do some gaming together? Yeah, what happened to that, Josh?
Dude, I know you never want to game with me. I'm always trying to game with you. I should see your face. Yeah, dude, I'm down. I'm down. We gotta do some gaming soon for sure. But
Hey, bro, you guys just come down on Josh, not me, okay?
Hey, for a while I was gaming every Friday night, and then you weren't on there, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess.
I have a gaming channel.
True, you do. This is true.
Last night I collabed with Carly King. It was fun.
I don't know who that is. Is she a streamer?
TikToker.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What'd you guys play?
Dead by Daylight.
Okay, fun. That's
Yeah.
cool. I've heard of that
She's really
game.
good at those at lightsaber twirls.
Okay, rock and roll,
Yeah.
doing some twirls. Maybe I've seen her then. I don't know. I don't go on TikTok. As
Probably.
much,
She's pretty
but-
pretty good moves. Pretty slick.
Cool. She's
Pretty
got
slick.
the-
But yeah, she's up and coming Star Wars YouTuber, so
Cool.
she wants to move into YouTube, which is dope.
That's sweet for sure. Get some gaming going on. I'm into it. I'll get on that.
Yo, do you think, not to segue too far, but I've been thinking about making an NFT for Star Wars Theory.
Yeah.
Chat,
Yeah.
would you be interested in something like that? Like, would that? I don't know. I don't really know how this stuff works, but I was talking
Yeah.
to Mark about it, and he's like, you could create something pretty cool that fans would really appreciate. And I'm like,
Oh, for sure.
I'm trying to do that with the lightsaber though.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I've been thinking a lot about it. We have like a lot of plans for an NFT project we would do kind of like for our brand, but it's like it is like probably a year away from even launching. It's just a lot to think about. You know what I mean? You could just do a collection and just have it be like a collection for sure, but you could do a collection that then has utility. That's I think what.
I know what I would give away,
Hey.
but I just don't know how to do it.
What would you do?
It sounded like Kylo. No,
It did actually a little sound like Kylo. It did.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know how to do it.
You made a Russian Kylo, bro. I know what I gotta do, but I don't want to do it. I've been thinking-
Make more fan theories. Yeah, working on it. NFT or
Dude.
scams.
no, but there are a lot of scam NFT projects for sure. What would you do? What would you give away for your NFT thing? I'm curious.
So a lot of different things. I would mainly do, not mainly, but one thing I had in mind was exclusive concept art for episode 2.
Ooh, that could be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a one of one. You know,
Yeah.
for like a scene that I don't know.
Yeah, so one of the things that's kind of fun that people have been doing is like when you hold an NFT from a collection, it can give you like access to something, right? So like what you could do something where you would have these NFTs, and if people had those NFTs, it would give them the
They
ability
could see
to
the film early.
Yeah, see the film early, come visit the set or do something like that. You know what I mean? So there's definitely cool ideas that you could do. With
I'll talk about it off stream. And I don't want to segue too much, but yeah, it's
yeah.
cool. Udler says, "Can I please come on the stream? Do you hate the prequels? You can only come on if you hate the prequels."
Homie's gonna act like he hates the prequels just to
Homie's
get
like,
on.
"Yeah, I hate it. It's the
I hate
worst
it,
thing."
dude. Oh, when they were doing the flips and stuff, it was the worst, man.
Yeah, the fact that
French
Anakin
flips.
uses Form 5 Dem So is so ridiculous. Like only a prequel fan would know that.
Yeah, right. Just be like, whoa,
He's
bro.
got like all the memorabilia behind him and
right.
stuff.
Yeah. Be like, wait a minute. I think you secretly love
The prequels.
Whoa.
No.
Yo, thanks, Steven.
Thanks-
and we
thanks,
will
man.
game together, Steven. Someday we will.
Maybe. It's possible. I wouldn't say we make the best content on YouTube, but we're definitely different. And we're glad you guys like us.
This is true.
Well, some of you.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys like us. And for some of you guys that don't like us but still tune in, you're
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone who dislikes, likes, watches, appreciate you, man. You're part of the journey.
Yeah, and speaking of which, I was so shocked at how positive everybody was last week in the live chat and also in the comments, and they all were like, "Dude, we actually have changed our minds and we want a sequel trilogy and we want more Ben Solo." It was incredible to see, and I don't know, man. I feel like we made something happen special last week.
I forgot about last week's topic, but now I remember. That's how much it resonated with me.
Yeah, so hot right now.
Is there going to be a part 3 to Vader versus Mace Windu? Yeah, so I'm going to film part 2 and 3 at once. I mean, I'm going to film it at once and then chop it up into 2 parts. Most likely, just for cost reasons. But yeah, it was the sequels that made me realize how good the prequels are.
Bro, I've heard that from a lot of people, actually. I heard that from a lot of people that were like, dude, I was really iffy on the prequels, but at least it was a cohesive vision. And it's
beyond
true.
Beyond the what's opposite of cohesive? Broken, disjointed?
Disjointed, yeah.
Opposite of, apart from the disjointed story of the sequels, in my opinion, and you always have to add in my opinion nowadays because it's never enough if you just say something, you got to be like, in my opinion. I feel like the fact that a lot of people dislike it, apart from the fact that it was disjointed and all of its flaws, and if you like it, good for you, please. I'm not saying this, you shouldn't like it. It wasn't George's vision, right? So it's going to be the same exact feeling as if, let's say, your parents split up, you got a new mom or dad in your house, and they're making the rules, and you're gonna be like, what the freak is this? Like, even if the rules are like nice, they're like fine, you're just like, I don't have to take anything from you.
Like I'm not gonna call you dad, even if it's fire.
Yeah, so that's what a lot of the resentment is like. But then you get stuff like Rogue One, you get stuff like The Mandalorian, you get stuff that really resonates true, and I think this is a testament as to how random the picking process is for who directs and writes certain projects.
Yeah, it's too, and we talked a little bit about this. We talk about this all the time, but it's too like brand based. Star Wars needs to get out of this idea of brand. Like, I think that was one of Kathy's big flaws. Like, she goes after the hot brand. Like, she goes JJ because of the brand, right? She does Ryan because of his brand. She gets Gareth Edwards because of his brand, right? Yeah. Like, it's this whole thing, and like that is not. Dude, George didn't really have a brand until he made Star Wars. He was just
nobody.
Nerdy freaking dude. Like, you don't need like a Hollywood brand. George hated Hollywood. He hated Hollywood, So yeah,
that's why he funded his own crap.
Exactly. So they should go after, if anything, more avant-garde type peeps, like just more creative and less brand kind of stuff,
Consider this offer. I say I hate the prequels. I get you views, bro. It's true, but at this point, I'm not going to say that. I'll just sound arrogant. Mm-hmm. Solo was super underrated in my opinion. I liked Solo. I didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah. It's not my.
You're a hater. You're toxic.
I'm very toxic about Solo, so I'll just keep my mouth shut.
You're toxic.
How about that?
You're a toxic person.
Yep. I'm a big old pile of toxicity over here.
Josh. Should we drop the link on Twitter and just see what happens? To the stream.
What?
Inviting anyone in to debate the prequels, debate me, whatever.
Dude, what if George Lucas hopped on?
I don't know. I'm kind of bored today. Just feeling ballsy.
Hey, man, if you want to do that, I'll ride with you until it gets too crazy, and then it'll be like, oh shit, my signal.
Remember what happened last time?
I know, right? Levi's going to be the first one to click the link.
Bro, you know what? I was going through my old and chat. You might appreciate this too. If you're bored, play movie battles. I was going through my Star Wars Celebration footage, stuff I never uploaded, and I actually found freaking a vlog where Eli comes up to me and I meet him.
The Levi kid?
Levi. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We had a full-on like 2-3 minute conversation. We're just like chatting.
That's crazy because he brought that up when he was on.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna make up now?
No, we're fine.
Oh, okay.
Where did you not see that stream I did like 2 days after that? Because people were like sending him death threats, and I'm like, this is not cool. So,
okay. Yeah.
So I made a
don't know if
stream to
saw
stop
that.
it.
Okay, and then it was all Gucci.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good thing to
Why'd
do.
you make that face, dude?
Because I feel like you showed up to his house and you power drive him through the wall, and you were like, "Listen, no." But
No, never, dude.
okay. Well,
Do you think things would be different if Obi-Wan just told Anakin he was proud of him sooner, or told him he loved him as a brother? No.
maybe. I mean, love is important, but I don't know.
No.
That seems like a real easy out, right? If he had just been more proud of him.
No, Hayden's not getting death threats. Never mind.
Wait, why is Hayden getting death threats? No, he's not getting death threats. If he is, we need to know about it.
I'm gonna post a poll and then we'll start reading some super chats. Should I
good.
drop the link on Twitter and invite all?
I would say, too, just in the way of news, there was a article about some of the main characters for Star Wars Legends that came out, and I thought it was pretty cool, man. There's some fun stuff in there, so people are interested in that kind of stuff. The Ronin seems particularly interested to me. The twins seems really, really interesting. So there's some fun stuff. And Legends is about a week away, right? A little over a week away.
Yeah, just about. I think 22nd, right?
Yep. And I am hyped.
Is that on a Tuesday?
No, it's probably a Wednesday. I think that's
Like a
now,
Tuesday
right?
night.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Tuesday. So that'll be a wild night for me because I'm gonna do What If.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And I'll turn around and then do Visions. I'm gonna be up all night.
Welcome to my world.
Ugh.
Actually, I never do 2 breakdowns in one shot, so
Yeah, it's gonna be wild. But that'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm hyped. I'm doing a ton of coffee.
only 78% say yes.
Okay. Well then, you guys are screwing up.
It would have had to be 90. Do you think George ever played any Star Wars games that ever came out? Probably oversaw them, but
I don't know.
I can argue too as to why the High Republic is amazing. Oh, well, I haven't read the High Republic, so I can't debate it. You'll just be saying stuff, and I'll be like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, but please put something in chat, Michael. Give me a reason to read it. What's so amazing about it? Somebody tell me, because I'd love to know and be excited about it. But everything that I've heard is like just not that hyped,
Well, I mean, we read parts of it. We read like the first 30 pages. Well, I'd read the first 30 or 40 pages, or something like that, and I just got bored.
Yeah, I really dislike The Light of the Jedi as a book, and I haven't finished it. But I mean, honestly, it just didn't grab me at all. There's a lot of weird choices. I feel like it was a poorly constructed book. I've read incredible Star Wars books, and I just felt like that wasn't one of them.
Yeah, I got to read them and give my take. And if I don't like it, I guess I'm toxic or whatever, right? So, love you guys' content. What's the difference between Shatterpoint and the technique that Lord Scourge used in the Revan novel? I don't remember what technique he used. Let's Google it. Lord Scourge. You remember, Josh?
No, I don't. I don't know what he's talking about. It's a deep cut. Deep cut, Diaz. Respect. Yeah.
But as a very large YouTuber once told me, who will remain nameless, it's not rocket science. You just look up what you don't know on Google, slap it together in a video, and boom, profit.
Boom. Profit.
Scourge was a pure-blood Sith male who served as a Sith Lord of the reconstituted Sith Empire and later as the Emperor's Wrath, the personal enforcer of the Sith Emperor before he allied with the Jedi Knights known as the Hero of Tython. In order to prevent... Oh, this is old as hell. Battled political... Okay, let's see where he goes to Revan. Scourge battled political intrigue, blah, blah, blah. Convinced that the Emperor needed to be stopped, Scourge allied himself with Jedi Masters Revan and Mitra Surik while planning to confront the Emperor. But when he witnessed the future and saw that it was another Jedi who was destined to destroy the Emperor, Scourge turned on his allies to ensure his own survival. Rendered immortal and appointed as the Emperor's wrath, Scourge served the Emperor loyally for over 3 centuries, killing the Emperor's enemies and carrying out his will. Not until the Galactic War began to break out between the Empire and the Republic did Scourge encounter the hero of Tython, the Jedi from his vision, and set in motion his plans to aid the Jedi. Scourge watched as the hero was forced to become a servant of the Emperor when a strike team of Jedi failed to capture the Sith ruler, but when the hero broke free from the Emperor's control, Scourge betrayed the Sith to help the Jedi escape.
What is this technique that he uses?
Yeah, what's the technique? Powers and abilities. You have a special gift. You do not feed on the raw emotions of your foe. You gorge yourself on them. You feast on their primal fear. It amplifies their hate and anger. It fuels the power of the Force. It transforms you into an instrument of death and destruction. Scourge was exceptionally powerful in the Force, and the Jedi Master Revan believed that he had incredible potential. As a Sith Lord, he wielded blood-red lightsaber with a spiked crossguard and fang-like hilt, and he was proficient in at least 3 forms of lightsaber combat: Sarisu, Juyo, and Ataru. In battle, Scourge used the most both powerful 2-hand strikes. Blah 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 blah. Skills with the blade. Blah blah blah.
So he's talking about like
he was skilled in using the Force to sense enemies and his surroundings, and he made frequent use of telekinesis in combat and as a tool of intimidation. His physical abilities were bolstered with the Force in order to increase his speed and agility, and he could guide a thrown lightsaber with the Force to strike. Yeah, okay. He could conceal his presence from others. I don't know. I will have to do more research on Scourge. Darth Scourge. He wasn't.
I don't know about him. Sounds cool though.
Yeah, it sounds dope.
Sounds fun.
Who is Melvin? It's our Lord and Savior.
Yeah, man. Same as Star Wars. One video at a time.
One video at a time. Scourge is essentially one letter off from fart in Italian. All right.
All right.
Like after the stream, go read High Republic. Just stop delaying yourself. I got better things to do, bro. I'm a busy guy.
Yeah, and now that you
I'll
said
get
that,
to it
I'll
when I
never
get to it. Yeah, I'll get to it when I get to it. What do you think would have happened if Yoda went to fight Anakin on Mustafar? Go watch my fan fiction on that.
I feel like Obi-Wan would have got the business, as it were.
There's no point for a Tron Star Wars crossover. Star Wars is good on its own. First time catching you 2 live in a while. Been grinding in school at work. Nice. Trying to make a game in my spare time. Keep up the amazing work. Thanks.
That's awesome.
How do I say your name? Jaden?
I would say
Vanderhorst. Jaden.
That's awesome. Making a game. That's cool, man.
How are you excited for Halloween Kills? Are you excited for Halloween Kills? Yes. We're going to be watching that on Movie Bros. Was thinking, what if the deleted Clone Wars scene where Obi-Wan and Annie talk about Ahsoka and Obi-Wan, you probably wouldn't sleep well. If Annie ended up in disappointment happened in live action, Kenobi show. Thoughts?
I've thought about that. I think they could definitely inject some Ahsoka into that whole thing because you're going back in time with some of those things. Why not, dude? Why not? I think she's going to be in Kenobi.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Have you read the new Vader comics? I saw your super chat, bro. I'm going to go back and read them. Actually, I'm going to go back and read them all now. The new ones, I kind of stopped reading them. My opinion on them is a little bit toxic. So,
bro, don't do it to us again with your toxic comic opinions.
Yeah, I just don't feel like it's taking a very authentic path.
Did you like the Momin stuff? Did you get into that at all?
Yeah, that was cool. That was very comic-esque, and it was legit. It felt legit to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but this filling in the gap between episode 5 and 6 is just
a little too weird.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why are you doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the super chats and read them from the ground up.
Right? The ground up. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
McDude with $3. I came back from my trip to Disney World and I visited the cantina and had a drink called Jedi Mind Trick. It says the G-Man 420. Very
Dude,
nice.
that's awesome, man.
Very
Good for you.
nice. Did you vlog it? The prequels, he's like, no, I actually enjoy life. I'm gonna walk around with a camera. The prequels in general deserve better. I agree. Met Hayden yesterday. Kenobi's going to be dope. Oh, cool.
That's sick.
And then the ones that I've read, I'm just going to skip over them. Okay. So the good thing is he's back and he can get the proper respect and praise he deserves. I don't think fans should ever bash actors the way that, yeah, I agree. Sending love for Hayden, super underrated. Is Emperor Palpatine a high value man? Absolutely. He was smart and wealthy.
Yeah.
And
Very
he
successful.
had a lot of respect for himself.
Yeah.
He didn't treat others well, though, so maybe not too high value.
Yeah.
But I guess he expected excellence. Would you say prequel fans have become the very thing they sort of destroy with sequel hate? No.
No, depends on the prequel fan as well.
Yeah, that's a broad brush. Hey, Theory and Josh, I love your streams and content. I'm writing a fanfic rewrite of episode 7 to 9. What is the best platform or way to publish it?
Dude, there's so many ways.
Blog post,
Twitter,
YouTube.
I mean, you just think about what's your best shot at maybe going viral or something, and put it together and just put it out there into the universe, man. You never know.
Going viral is such a
Well,
impossible
either
thing.
one of two things. It's either develop a platform, put in a lot of the hard work, and grow an audience, right? Or take your shot. You know what I mean? Like, so if you want it, honestly, like if you're doing fan fiction and stuff, that's awesome and great, and it could blow up. You never know. But if you want to get your stuff in front of an audience, that's a totally different conversation. You know,
Like Jerry Maguire's mission statement. You remember that? It
What,
blew
like
up.
this-
No. All right.
What?
Moving on.
Jerry Maguire? What?
Never mind. I've seen
I
Harris
just
from
remember show
Ford
me the money.
drunk at an air show a few years back. Pretty funny watching him try to have a small speech. John Walker says, John Walker, I'm a great example of fans and can't separate the actor from the...
I mean, he is kind of right about that. Do you know what he's talking about?
Yeah, John Walker from
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
yeah.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. But there was a push from a lot of people being like, don't, like, for whatever reason, maybe like this dude, he did get a lot of hate initially, but then a lot of people came out and were like, don't do that. He's giving a good performance. You know what I mean? It was almost weird, if I remember correctly, like how many people stood up for him. I was like, wow, like I think we finally
Like, people actually didn't like the actor?
Well, at first people were getting upset and coming after the actor. Then like it seemed like a ton of influential people. Yeah, for sure.
He's doing his
Then-
job. He's
I know, for sure. But then there was a ton of people that came out and were basically like, dude, nah, don't do that. And I thought that was odd. I've just never seen that before as much, you know?
Mm.
Like where they were
Interesting.
like separated actor and character. I was like, whoa, okay. For this guy, I guess.
Yeah, I guess not in Star Wars.
Yeah.
If Jango Fett didn't die, do you think we would have superior clones, and would they phase out typical stormtroopers? Yeah, but I don't think that really would have made a difference. I think the Empire wanted recruits.
Yeah.
Hayden's acting on Mustafar was a masterpiece. Absolutely. Do you guys not remember when he was just pacing back and forth and he's like, I will not let you take her from me?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy good.
Dude had to draw on some demons from that scene for sure. Hey, Theory, haven't been able to donate before, but recently got a job and now can support you. I have an off-topic question. Can we get an office tour? Someday, sure. Congrats on the new job. Thank you. I always had a theory that the fans really didn't ever hate Hayden, but the critics did, and the media blamed the fans so that they could look. Yeah, dude, critics can go kick rocks, man. It's like they suck. Like, what
They
makes
had
you a critic?
they had a lot of bad things to say, but I will say, even though I
don't
absolutely
like
love
critics.
the prequels, have you
They're
ever
jokes.
have you ever seen the Red Letter Media videos of them breaking down the prequels? Because they are pretty funny.
I don't watch them break down the prequels. No, I saw them. I saw their Last Jedi video. I think portion of it.
Yeah. They did a big video for that, but some of the stuff they say, it's true. It's like, wow, that is kind of interesting. Some of it I think is way overplayed.
Dude, I will go up against any being critic on the internet regarding the prequels, and I will stand my effing ground very well.
But what if they have the high ground?
That doesn't matter. I'll pull a Unocard.
Dude, wait a minute. Are you saying that they can't underestimate your power?
I'm impervious.
Bruh, did you learn nothing from the prequels? Yo, I just got to say something for some of the Nerd Vengers. I got to give a Russian bro. Bro, what are you doing, bro? Learn from prequel, bro.
Jabba Josh?
Jabba Josh coming in. Yep, that's it.
Star Wars killed execution style by woke Disney, and they released the sequels. Rest in peace to the greatest story of all time. Yep. But I think things will be better going forwards with John and Dave. Hayden and Ewan create so much nostalgia for us when it comes to Star Wars. I feel like there is a total redemption, a road of redemption for Hayden, and it is long overdue.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm messing up reading some of this. My screen has a break in the middle of it for some reason. I don't know if it's broken or... I actually thought there was a growth on your face earlier, Josh. I was like, what's wrong with Josh? Yeah, it was like bulging. I was like, what happened? Dude, and then I moved it, and I'm like, oh, my whole screen is like a line through it.
I was doing the face workout at the gym,
Thing is, Hayden's just not a good. Okay, we read that one. I grew up with the prequels, not to start controversy, but I don't like the sequels. Fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion. Star Wars fans were divided before the sequels, I believe. Unfortunate, but I hope we'll be united against them. They weren't that divided.
It's hard to say.
This is the most divided point, I think.
This is definitely worse. Definitely worse. But we're facing down some really, really cool content. So there's hope that we can be on a better page. I think Visions will actually go a long way. I think a lot of people are going to really respect the fresh take, the new ideas, and even though it's not canon, it'll be something that I think a lot of fans will like. Bro, I love anime, bro, so good, the anime.
Oh,
what are you looking at?
Oh well.
Find someone that's going to challenge you?
No.
Oh, Mr.
I haven't found anybody. Now you're going to get all these people like, I'll challenge you.
I'll challenge you to it.
I'll take you on. It's like, yeah, okay, pal. Are we ever going to see Jeremy on the show? Griggs?
Does he hate the prequels?
I'm pretty sure he loves the prequels. Jeremy who? Jeremy Johns?
There's a couple of Jeremys out.
There's a few Jeremys that we know. Hayden played Vader perfectly. The prequels were huge at the box office back then. How does the animated Anakin compare? I like both. Both are different, but live action Anakin is the real true first Anakin. And then Matt Lanter's version is also very great, but it's the perfect version for animated.
Yeah.
I personally thought the prequels were heavily inspired by the classics. Stories like Paradise Lost in the sense it's a Shakespearean tragedy.
Yeah, it's very mythic. I mean, he went heavy with the mythic. That's the whole idea of the virgin birth and all that.
Like, it's very soap opera-esque almost in some scenes.
Yeah.
Hey, Theory, I love your content. Do you think we'll see Obi-Wan visit Yoda on Dagobah in the Kenobi series? People say that, but I just don't see him leaving Tatooine. I mean, unless someone watches over Luke.
Oh, he's leaving for sure, bro.
You think so? Who the heck's going to watch over Luke?
Nobody, man. I think he's yeah. Luke will be all right.
Well, yeah, we know he will, but I mean,
no, man, he's going. Maybe something will bring him back, which would be kind of cool, but I don't even think so. I don't think anybody's going to find out about Luke.
What? You're telling me he's going to leave with the thought of not coming back?
No. He's going to come back, but he's going to go. I think it's involved with Leia, and it's going to be something to do with Leia, and so that's going to take him off world, and then they're going to be sort of hunting him down. But I think that eventually he will escape them, save the day, and then just head back to Tatooine, and then just watch over Luke until the thing. because they're going big on the show. Like they're gonna go ham, and so they are gonna rub up against some of these canon ideas, and it will maybe upset some purists. But yeah, man, dude, yeah.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
triggered.
Triggered. The toxicity.
My default state is to always be triggered. So,
Dude, that's my default state too.
if anyone wants to see what DiCaprio would have given, oh yeah, right, if he was Anakin, the Man in the Iron Mask. No, Mark actually created, when he owned Collider, he created a deep fake of DiCaprio.
Bro, I gotta see.
Have you not seen that?
No, I haven't seen it. That's cool.
Let me try to pull it up.
Yeah.
Let me try to pull it up. Young Apprentice.
Huh. I loved these, dude. They're so good. Whoa.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that is weird. That is so weird, bro. Ha ha, bro. That is weird. I want him to turn to Yoda right now and be like, I'm not fucking leaving. Like Wolf of Wall Street. Whoa. Okay, that's a little weird.
Weird, hey?
Yeah. That is weird. Doesn't look terrible though. In some spots it looks cool. Other spots it's like, what the mother loving love about this? I don't think he's ever been cut like that in his whole life though. DiCaprio's like,
It's just weird to me. I don't know. It's weird because it's just not what we're used to.
yeah. That's pretty bizarre. Pretty bizarre. He's not that tall either.
Yeah, I don't think it works.
Yeah, I don't think it could work. But if he gave some Wolf of Wall Street lines, it would be all right.
I guess you guys can't hear it. I was able to hear it the whole time.
Some people are freaking out.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, some people are like, I can't handle it.
Mm-hmm. My dad didn't like Hayden. I showed him your video that you made, and then he changed his mind. Hayden's the best. Right on, dude. I don't like the sequels, and I've been trying to figure out how Episode 8 would fit, even though it's a massive what if Luke hid because he saw the power of Luke, and he was only on Octu for a small amount of time. Luke, L-U-U-K.
I mean, dude, they could try something like that. Add a little bit more. Just add a little bit more. I think we just need more development with Ben. It's because it just doesn't make sense absent more info on Ben. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but do you now feel like now they're just trying to like fill in the gaps, and I hate that.
yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like in some ways,
Like
Star
you
Wars
can do
has
it.
always done that, though. You know what I mean? Like that.
No, it didn't.
George did it with the Clone Wars. The whole show is basically just filling in the gaps of the prequel era.
Dude, he wanted to do the Clone Wars. That's why he mentioned it in Episode 4, but he didn't have the technology.
Yeah, but it still serves to fill in a bunch of those plot lines. And it's not like he had that whole show written. They were writing it as they were going along. So like there was sort of a interplay between him and Dave.
But that's Clone Wars.
To enrich it.
The first 6 are the most canon Star Wars that it'll ever get. After that, we go to Clone Wars. And then after that, I'd say we go to... Well, for me, that's it.
Yeah. See, I think they can fill in gaps of the sequels and try to make the story make more sense, but ultimately they're not going to be able to make the movies better. It's not like anything they do will make me go in and enjoy the films more. Do you know what I mean? But like, to be honest with you, it's like, for me, I'm not really that interested in watching those movies. I just like the story to me and the characters. It's still canon, and I like think, yeah, like the sequels in general. But the story itself, I don't necessarily mind that as much, or at least parts of it. It's the execution of the films. Like the films themselves are just whack. But the
Sure.
story itself, I'm like, oh, okay, I can deal with that. So in my mind, when they go back and fill stuff in, it helps not the movies, but it helps the story. And so it gives me more to latch onto as a fan where I'm like, okay, this is, this would explain that.
Yeah, I understand that. No, I totally get where you're coming from. And actually, the Rise of Skywalker book did that for me.
Hmm.
But
I mean, I love the novelization of The Last Jedi way more than the movie. It is way better. But I don't know. Apparently, even that got changed a lot and got worked around. And, so. Yeah. One can hope that if they do another trilogy, that they will have a plan and an actual story with an outcome that's a good one.
yeah, you just need to plan it out. You know what I'm saying? Not true. Rey flaw is her being a good character, a god character. Sequel sucked. Period. End of story. That's your opinion.
Yeah, that's your opinion. It's wrong.
I'm a true fan. The expanded universe is true story. I wouldn't say that makes you a true fan. I would say that just makes you an older fan.
Yeah, bro. You need plan, bro. You must have plan for sequels.
So if there's one message I can get across is to never gatekeep. And I'm with you, dude. Like I'm more of a fan of the expanded universe, the extended universe than I am the sequels, and I don't hold the sequels as canon. I don't like all this stuff, but I never gatekeep. I'll never say like, I'm a true fan because I like this and this and this. I think everyone is a fan of Star Wars and in their own right. And
yeah,
that's
for
it.
sure. Yeah, and I think that it would be great to be at a place where we could all get excited about movies again. I don't know when or if that'll happen, but look, dude,
it will.
I would say
I'm already excited.
Well, I would say like 90% of us are excited for the Disney Plus stuff, but I don't know how many people are pumped about the movies. Like, I don't know. Even I have question marks, bro. Like,
Taika Waititi. I'm excited for his stuff.
I'm a little hesitant on it, to be honest with you. I love Taika, but okay, so
yeah. Someone said I missed your super chat. I'm getting to it, bro. I'm getting to it. I'm going down the list.
I mean, we don't gotta go down a super toxic road, but like even his newest Thor movie, right? They're doing like massive reshoots on it, and even Kevin Feige said something about the reshoots they're doing, and I just get nervous. Like, he's good, but he's also wild, bro. He's a wild bull, and it's like I think the last time we had someone like that was Ryan, where he's just like he's wilding, bro.
Yeah. Look, brother. Whatever happens, the fans know that we're going to be given our most sincere take as true fans of Star Wars. And when I say true fans, what I mean by that is not because we like the originals or prequels or whatever more. Josh actually likes the sequels. He thinks they're okay. But what I mean by true fans in this sense is that we've been watching Star Wars since we were little kids. Mm-hmm. So it means a lot to us. It's more than just,
the feeling you walk away, like when you watch a really good Star Wars movie, the feeling you walk away should be that, like, it's like Dave said, it should bring you joy, it should bring you happiness, or put you in a really like, because Empire doesn't necessarily leave you on a joyful note, but it does end with some positivity and some hope, right? Where they're standing out there looking at the galaxy, there's still a swell of hope.
Yes, bro. And I was like so excited at the end of Empire. I was 6 at the time, so I don't really remember, but I'm sure I would have been.
Yeah, it's fun. Those are fun movies, man. That's why I watched them so much as a kid. I just watched them over and over the OT just because they were so fun.
Will James, thanks, man. Craig says, speaking of other actors some people didn't like, do you think Jessica Henwick would have been better than Daisy Ridley as Rey? I don't know who that is.
Me neither. It's hard to say, man. I mean, it's not even that Daisy does that bad of a job in the movies. It's just the writing.
Jessica Henwick.
It's like what she was given.
I didn't like Daisy's acting at all. She overacts way too much.
I gotta be honest. I can't really recall any moments where I'm like, that was too much or that was too little. For me, it's just kind of an overall. Just
the whole thing to me was just like too much. Like it's just too much all the time.
No.
You know,
Well, it's just hard for me to like remember specific moments where I'm like that just never was something that stuck out to me, I guess, like her acting, like good or bad, right? But with Ben or with Kylo, you're like, dude, this dude is killing it. I'm not sure what's going on with this
Kylo's
character,
amazing.
but this dude's killing it.
So her as Rey? I mean, sure.
What's she in? She's
I don't
in
know.
Game of Thrones.
Is
She's
she?
one of the Sand Snakes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. I like Daisy Ridley as Rey. I just didn't like the writing for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like, in every scene she was just too much. It was just, I don't know. I didn't feel it. I wasn't feeling it. But that's just me. A lot of people didn't feel Anakin's or Hayden's portrayal, and that's fine.
Yeah. Different strokes, different folks.
True dat.
Mm.
But as you said, Ben Solo was the best.
Yeah, killed it.
Hey, Theory and Josh, my name is Jake. I just want to say I love you guys and your Star Wars content. Theory, I've been a fan of yours for years now, and even though people hate on you, I look up to you. Thanks, bro.
It's very sweet.
People hate on me, but they didn't hate on me when I was the underdog. I'll just say that much.
True.
Hayden Christensen deserves respect, not hate. Yeah, everyone deserves respect. Yo, Theory, check out XCAD, guaranteed way to fund all your Vader episodes as well as take your channel to the next level. Surprised they haven't reached out to you yet. Do it. I would join you. Yeah, I don't invest in anything, dude.
I'm checking it out right now.
I don't invest in crypto or anything like that.
Some
Like I did a few years ago, but like nominal, like dollars, like nothing. Star Wars is supposed to be an escape from life and telling stories about these heroes, battles, and failures, but Disney has ruined it to their detriment.
It has 0 market cap. What is this thing? It's definitely a scam. It's not an
I don't know.
established project at all.
I don't know what it is. When it comes to crypto, I don't know what the hell is going on. As for talking about Star Wars. Naive, not immature, says Deathwatch. Okay. Thank you. Fred the Fish says, my opinion is the prequels were good Star Wars movies, but bad movies, while the sequels were good movies, but bad Star Wars movies, if that makes sense. Oh, I could see your view. The sequels were great movies, but terrible Star Wars movies. So, yeah, I could see that. Great in the sense that, like, the music, the production value, cinematography.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, Last Jedi has some moments that are mind-blowingly beautiful. It kind of breaks my heart because had it just been a little tighter, it would have been a really good movie, I think.
Yeah. Flaw in prequels, I just want more damn Sith rereading Darth Bane trilogy.
Nice.
You know what's an amazing book is The Rise and Fall of Darth Vader. Actually, sorry, The Rise of Darth Vader. Rise and Fall is a different book.
I don't know if I've ever read it.
Oh, dude. I think the thing is that the movies mostly show Anakin's down and sad moments, which Hayden played as it was supposed to be played, where Clone Wars shows his much better side that people like more. That's a good point. That's a good point, Stoll Henrik. My only critique of the prequel trilogy, says Parth, is they could have paced the first 2 a little better and probably even had a longer single film instead of 2, just my opinion. I like how they did 3.
Yeah, Sith was great.
I thought you froze again.
I did, but in my brain.
I gotta show that.
Dude, that was so funny, bro. I saw it pop up, and I was like, "What is this video?" And I turned it on, and I'm like, "Dude, that's perfect."
I gotta show this. Shout out to Movie Bros. Okay.
Yeah. Are we doing more Matrix talk tomorrow?
Do you want to?
I thought that's what we were supposed to do. Watch the Matrix movie and go over it. We can do something else, but I got to know what movie.
Yeah, tomorrow's a bit tight for me. They came and did some of my movie theater today, and tomorrow they're coming back, and they're also bringing in my leg press. Not them, but another company.
Do you want to switch it this week to like Thursday or something?
Maybe like Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe Thursday.
Dude, that shit's so funny.
Oh wait, can you hear it?
They are. Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
blue. Well, I can hear it. I think they're
Okay.
blue and the blue pill. Yeah.
like such a non-Neo thing to do. Bro, my face.
I know, dude. It's so funny, bro. I look so intense, bro.
But I just like perfectly freaking like you just paused at like the
I
what?
was just
No.
gonna say what's going
What
on.
is that?
I don't know.
Is this
It's
live?
like-
Did I click on Jay's stream right now?
I don't know. Are we about to raid Jason?
I'm gonna be toxic. You
Dude.
suck.
Dude, hit him with the you.
You suck. You're.
Should everybody raid Jason?
I'm just gonna say JK. Then I'm gonna say JK again, so it cancels the JK. So he's actually toxic now.
Shit. Perfect. Perfect.
I went to replay it, and then it went to Josh's to Jay's stream. Oh, I'm sorry. I just called you. Just called you
Hell,
Jay.
That's okay. Look, I like that guy.
Don't know how you
tell
felt about
anyone- Don't tell anyone that I like him.
Jack Mack, thanks, dude. Bat Lord with $1. And then Tyler says, fans want Keanu Reeves to play Revan for an older Public Show movie, but who would you like to play Bastila, aka Theory's crush? Lol. Angelina Jolie? No.
No. I don't know, like actors and actresses these days.
I really don't. Yeah.
I don't either. I'm sure though.
I don't know, bro.
That I could do it if you put a list in front of me and then I looked at their performances and I'd be like, wrong, horrible, wrong.
Yeah.
And maybe one of them would be I.
Yeah.
But Reeves is Revan. People really do want Keanu as Revan. I don't
Yeah.
know what you think about that. Do you think?
I think that'd be great. I think we should also do a stream where we talk about the Sam Mag stuff.
Sam Meigs. What's that?
You see this?
Is this the writer chick? Dude, we can talk about that right now if you want to for a little bit.
Nah, bro, that's a juicy title. I want to save that for a video itself.
So, like, I really don't think it's that big of a deal. I know everybody's losing their minds over it, but like,
I got something to say about it, but yeah, let's just save that for a video on itself.
Here's my piece on it.
No, you can't. You got to save it,
My-
Josh. You
I
can't
thought
give them
you
it
were
all
doing-
in one stream.
I know, but you're doing your take in the video. I'll just do my.
I'm not
take.
doing my take in the video. I'm not giving you my take
No, in a different video.
with you.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright,
do it with you.
alright. All
Yeah.
right. Well, look, it's gonna be a lot of me going like this.
Hey, you don't know how I'm gonna react. I could do the
That's
same
true.
thing.
That's true. That would be a great video.
I'm just not giving you my view so that the people watch.
Yeah. I
You
got
gotta lure him in.
Yeah, lure him in. I got you. You know what? I'm gonna look at.
What's he
more
gonna say? I don't know. I should watch.
Honestly, I'm now. I'm kind of flipping on it the more I think about it. So now I'm upset about it. I don't like her.
Play it, Josh. Play it. Play the game. I always felt identified with Anakin. I feel he is a reflection of us, and Hayden did a fantastic work. I agree with that. Theory, check out XCAD, brother. Thank you.
These X-Cat people.
Thank you for... it's the same guy. Thank you for telling the truth about the prequels. I mean, he keeps dropping $10, so obviously he's making a fat stack on XCAD. Think about that.
Think about that.
Thank you for telling the truth about the prequels. Well, I don't know if it's the truth or not, but that's just my opinion. Anakin is better than Luke, and the prequels are better than the original trilogy. Sorry, not sorry. You know who said that?
Who said that?
Who do you think said that?
Is that my girlfriend?
Yes.
Bruh. She's trying to trigger me while I'm on stream. Jeez.
You guys are gonna have a chat.
Yeah, we're gonna have a chat.
Yuko is a member. Would be dope if they got James Earl Jones and mixed with Hayden's voice for some of the dialogue while in the mask.
Ooh, that would be clean, dude. Yeah,
That'd
that
be
would
cool.
be really fun. I'd like
It'd be neat.
hopefully do some fun stuff like that. Yeah.
Those who hate on the sequels are literally poser material. The sequels introduce so much brilliant lore and complexity to the series as a whole. If you can't respect that, then you disrespect Star Wars. Yeah, I hate
And
those kind of
Max
comments,
send that in?
bro.
Did
I
Sam Max
hate
send that?
those kind of comments. Like, if you do this, then that means this. It's like, who made you the judge, jury, and executioner of what this or that means? Like, it's what? It's like people say, like, oh, Star Wars Theory is a true fan because he likes the prequels. It's like, this doesn't make me a true fan. It just means I like the prequels.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. I do.
So if you're able to see the value of these sequels and what they put into Star Wars and the brilliant lore and complexity to the series as a whole for you, then that's fantastic. I wish I was on board with you. I wish I was there with you, but I'm not. So
you know what I always want to ask people about this too is like, so like people that love the sequels, right? Like if you, because I'm like kind of, I don't like hate them like you, but I don't really like them. But like my thing to people that really love the sequels is I kind of want to say like, okay, that's awesome, but wouldn't you rather?
He said sorry, that was me, and I meant the prequels.
Well, now
now I got nothing to say other than
yeah,
bro.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah, right on, bro. I agree. Those people don't know shit. but I always want to ask the people that love it.
I am the Senate.
Grona, what were you gonna say?
I was just thinking, like, even if you like the sequels, don't you want more Star Wars fans to like the movies? Like, can't you at least meet us there? Where you're like, okay, I like the sequels, but I wish that they would have made the movies in a way where I still like them, but more other fans liked them. You know what I mean? Like, can you at least give us that? Like, because that's where I'm at, where I'm like, man, I would love it if they were better and if more of the fan base liked them. Like, if The Last Jedi didn't like crap on Luke and it didn't go the ridiculous way, it could have been much better and the fans would have liked it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Possibly.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Growing up with the prequels, I see flaws in the movies, but few. Only in a perspective of a critic, but anyone can be a critic these days. Yeah. As a fan, I love and if you dislike something, people often think that you're a critic then.
True.
It's like, I'm not a critic just because I dislike the sequels.
Yeah.
I'm just a Star Wars fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love him. I don't think anything bad of Hayden. I agree. Thanks, bro. XCAD is a project to tokenize YouTubers. Would absolutely fund your Vader project. Thanks, Armani. You know what else funds my Vader project? Views.
True. And super chats where people are trying to shill shit coins.
Yeah, super chats. Actually, I should do more streams, to be honest. Did I tell you YouTube messaged my network a while ago and they're like, hey, is Star Wars Theory doing okay? He hasn't been getting as many super chats lately.
What?
Yeah, and then they messaged me. They're like, hey, are you okay? We got this message from YouTube. And I'm like, yeah, I just haven't been doing that many streams.
Yeah, it's a slower time for Star Wars, but also how dare they? How dare they?
If I wanted to make money, I know exactly what to do. I would just right now my output is probably about 5 to 10% of what I could do.
Dang.
On making content.
Are you saying we need to turn around and do a Sam Maggs stream right after this and get everybody really riled up?
No.
Let's get her on the stream to answer for her crimes.
Yeah, actually, that's a nice idea. Why don't we do that?
I wonder if she would be game. I'd be game, and I'd be fair.
You guys don't even know my opinion on it yet, so.
True. What if I came in like trying to defend her, but then she was like a total bitch, and I was like, you know what, lady, like you are just horrible. Like, what is your deal?
Well, apparently she hates men, so we're already at a disadvantage.
But Vera, she's never met me.
What are you a man?
I am, but I'm just saying, like, I could maybe she'd like me, and she'd be like, well, I don't like most men, but Josh.
No, you're a guy. You're a white man.
That's true. I am white.
You're a white male.
Bro, I am.
By default, we're both toxic garbage. The society doesn't need us. And
is that her beliefs, or is that something you read on the internet?
I don't know. Again, I'm just trying to spin your minds, so you come and watch the video and see what I actually think about it.
I like
Who knows?
Who knows?
Might surprise you.
I don't know.
Might not.
Might not.
Great stream, Star Wars Theory and Den of Nerds. Here, take my $5. Spend it wisely. Retcon the sequel trilogy. Fire Kathleen Kennedy, says Doomcock. You know, I don't want to fire Kathleen Kennedy. I think Kathleen Kennedy's doing a fine job as long as she just remains producer and doesn't go into the creative world.
Yeah, it's crazy because we actually feel differently about that. I think they should fire her.
Just keep her as producer, bro. She's a good producer.
But like my thing would be that, and this is what I kind of always said, is that it's about public relations. It's about giving the people that have totally lost hope some reason to get maybe excited about the future. So it's like when you have a coach.
So you're saying if you fire someone, then fans will be more excited, and that's the reason you should fire someone? That's cancel culture.
No. What I'm saying is from a brand perspective, like, okay, so it's like a coach, right? If you have a head coach of a team and your team that used to do really, really well as a team is underperforming, you fire the coach and you get a new head coach, even though the coach might still be good, but you do it because the idea of a fresh system or a new leader gives the fans of the team like a reason to maybe be excited about the following season. And then even if they don't perform as well, this is the real trick of these sports teams. It's like, even if they don't perform that well, you have a built-in excuse because it's a new system and it's a new coach. So you sort of buy yourself time in the public relations sense. And I think that that's one of the big things Star Wars is it has a horrible public relations place right now. If they, and they probably won't fire her. They'll probably just allow her to ride out her tenure or whatever. But what I'm saying is, I would have done that, and I would have done that as a move to get fans excited about the potential future under John and Dave in a new leadership kind of role. Because right now, it still feels a little bit of like sort of tug, back and forth, a little bit of tug of war, because she's still running the show, bro, and so there's a lot of fans that are still going to be just completely skeptical of the new content.
I think in that analogy of the coach thing, I think, it's like if she went and actually started playing soccer on the field. It's like, what do you stay in your lane? Like, be the coach. What are you doing? Why are you playing?
Yeah,
Get out of here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. That's fair. Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows, man?
But yeah, I don't think she's I think there's someone better for the job.
Yeah, it's just funny because like it just shows our differences, right? Where it's like I'm a little bit more easier on the content. I don't like dislike it as much as you, but like I'm harsh on the business side of things just because like I don't understand why you're trying to preserve like that. To me just doesn't make a lot of sense. Like just from a straight numbers business perspective, I hate the idea of being like, oh, well, we're not going to do this and we're not going to do it because we don't want the like the look of failure, or you don't want to like admit that there was something going on. That's really boneheaded to me. Like I really dislike that because that's a very close-minded mindset as a company. Like, dude, the people that support your stuff are very important. It's an ongoing conversation between you and them. And this gets into some of my personal triggers with Lucasfilm and stuff but it's just interesting to me, right? It kind of shows like that we just have different feelings about some of these things, and people would say, if the people just heard that I wanted Kathy to go, they would just label me as toxic and label me as all these different things. But like, dude, no, like I'm not trying to be toxic about it. I just think that's just what I feel from straight facts perspective. Like you would be better off if she was not in charge,
Yeah, I don't think she necessarily needs to get canned. I think, she's obviously a credited producer, but I feel like, just keep her in her lane, like keep her in her expertise. Like don't let her start meddling in the story or anything if she has done that, or meddling in, I would even say hiring underqualified people. Yeah,
but then you're like, okay, so then it's like, okay, well, that's cool, but you're going to have to spend energy, maybe even money to get this belief out there that she's not doing that. So it's like, okay, we're going to keep her as president and then we're going to spend resources to make it look like she's less involved with stuff. That doesn't make any sense. Just get her out of there, in my opinion.
Okay, fire her.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I get what you're saying. And dude, she's a great producer, but nobody gets mad at Kathleen Kennedy because she made E.T. E.T. is dope. We don't care about that. We care about Star Wars. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, you got a point. Did you ever consider making a series like your Vader series on cartoon or 3D animation? Yeah, go check out my Vader episode 2 cinematic. might be a nice alternative way to tell your stories. Yeah, and extremely expensive.
Yeah.
In your opinion, who is the best Star Wars duelist? Dooku. Forget gaming. When are we getting you two acting out the prequels together? Yeah, we should do that.
That was fun.
Big Mac, thanks, man. The prequels and OT had the same quality dialogue writing. Changed my mind.
Same quality writing, is that what you said?
Same dialogue and writing, yeah.
It's a similar style. It's
I think it's the
operatic.
same.
It's airy. You know, it's even the people. Even Mark Hamill had trouble with it in the OT. It's very almost stagecraft. You know.
Who do you think got the most bullying? Jake Lloyd?
Maybe. I mean,
Or
Ahmed
Ahmed Best?
Best. Yeah, I would say Ahmed Best, bro. He got it pretty bad.
I look at Jake Lloyd and I'm like we both got bullied for. I mean, he obviously him 10 million times more, but we both got bullied for being in Star Wars. But at least he was for liking Star Wars. But at least he was in Star Wars.
True. Yeah, that's fair. I think Ahmed Best got it worse.
Yeah, I think Ahmed Best probably got it the worst. You're right.
They both had their trouble though.
They both got it I think they both got it worse than any other person in Star Wars.
Yeah. Social media has made things a little differently though, where like a small amount of voices can feel like a lot. So, you know, I do have empathy for the sequel trilogy folks. And look, mental health is a real thing.
No.
You know what I mean?
You know what, bro? I agree. Yeah, mental health is a big thing, but I think with social media, you know, what's more scary, walking into a room that's all dark and you don't know what's around you, or walking into a room where it's like, okay, you can see all your haters. It's like, I think I'd be more afraid of the dark room because your mind is led to imagine what could be here, and your mind usually goes to the most negative and dark thing.
Yeah.
To protect you.
There's something to be said
with
for that, for sure.
social media, you get to see all of your haters. You get to look at all their profiles. Like if I want, I could go to someone who's hating on me. I could go to his profile. I could go to all of his links. I could go to the people he follows. I could go to hire someone to figure out all of his information. Like I could do all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't do that back in the early 2000s or the 90s when that stuff didn't exist. So you're left wondering, what the hell is going on? Like, what are they saying? What are they saying now? What I'm going to wake up with tomorrow? At least online now, you can see the trajectory and be like, all right, this person's saying this person's saying that, and I know who it is.
I think there's some truth in that because especially like without knowing for sure and having the wider narrative created by the critics, there was probably this just dark vision of what was happening that they created. You know, I can totally agree with that. I think though there is something really psychological with human beings about getting dogpiled. You know what I mean? And even though, like, it's funny because even though it's just text and it's just people on an account or whatever, there's something inherent to our psychology that makes that a very negative experience. Like, dude, our buddy Jay, dude, like his whole start in this whole thing was him getting dogpiled. Like Brian Wood sent like his massive amount of Star Wars fans after little, you know, nobody at the time, Jay. And it just dude, that's crazy. And like you and I have experienced like not necessarily like full on dogpiling, but we've experienced some of that, like, you know, having like a bunch of comments or chats fly at you, and it's a human thing to be affected by it. So I don't know. We're
not even comparable. We're not even, the hate we get is not even comparable to what they experienced.
Yeah.
And even like Kelly Marie Tran, like, I mean, I think Jake Lloyd and Ahmed Best got it worse, but
she probably got more volume of actual just shitbags just kind of coming at her hard.
Yeah, because of social media. Yeah,
because of social media. Exactly.
I wouldn't want to be on social media if that was the case either. I mean,
it's
not her fault that her character sucked. Like, the hell is she supposed to do?
Not at all. And then particularly in the last movie, apparently she shot a ton of scenes.
And they cut them.
Leia. Well, because it looked horrible because JJ was like, we're going to make it look awesome. It looked frightening. It looked horrifying what they did to Leia in that movie. And so they cut out a lot of Kelly's stuff because she was in those scenes with Leia, you know? So it's just like one of those things, man. Like,
poor girl. Yeah. You know, that's one thing about being a YouTuber is that I think we have overall actors and stuff is that we not all, but many. We learn to deal with criticism on such a more personal level because I feel like the bridge between an actor and fans is a little longer
Yeah,
than
for sure.
YouTubers and fans because fans tend to think that a YouTuber is just a like in some cases like a nobody, like they're the same as the fan, like they're just
Yeah,
someone
it's a
who made a
different-
channel and
Right.
yeah, and so it's like okay, this is like the same, this is like just a dude, but like an actor they see is maybe like someone who's a little more prestigious or whatever. But I feel like we have to deal with more shit, and we can toughen up a little better and learn how to internalize that. At least
Yeah.
in my experience.
No, I totally get what you're saying. It's a different kind of relationship. And I would say even from people that do videos and streams, like I've noticed like when I started streaming more, like the relationship I have with like my community and the people that watch like my videos and streams, it's like it's tight, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's tight. Like they know some of my idiosyncrasies. They know like things that'll trigger me. I know certain things that I'll do that'll trigger them. It's like we have a really interesting relationship.
Yeah.
And you can get past some stuff. Like I can come out and act a fool or act out of pocket, or even the chat can trigger me or some shit. And then like we can get past it. We can get over it. But
Yeah.
as an actor or whatever, like you don't necessarily always have that, you know?
No, you don't. You're not really seen as like a human in some sense. So it's good and it's bad, but
Yeah, it has, yeah, for sure.
interesting.
Mhm.
We're all learning.
Exactly. For sure. It's really interesting.
My friend's son plays a youngling in the Kenobi show.
Huh?
In a scene where Anakin destroys the Jedi Temple during Order 66.
That's dope. That's dope. I would say I think there could be some temple stuff in there. Could be some temple stuff.
Bro, that's what I said on Twitter like how many months ago? And then every article was like, big Star Wars YouTuber wants to see children killed. It's like, what the
You know what? It's funny because in remember on December 10th of last year where they showed all the stuff, but then they didn't show Kenobi? Like they cut away
Yeah.
or whatever. And we
They'll
didn't
probably
get to
show it
see
at the new celebration.
Well, apparently in that video, they show concept art of like a Jedi defending some younglings against Anakin in the temple. So like there's a lot of evidence to suggest that they're gonna do that. It's gonna be dope.
Anakin defending younglings?
No. A Jedi in the temple defending the younglings from Anakin. He comes in with a clone trooper
Yeah, I
battalion.
remember we
Yeah.
got some word on that. Yeah.
So I mean, I think it's something they probably
Okay,
shot.
wow. Okay, I will probably lose my shit. Theory and Josh Star Wars reenactment. Thanks, Parth. Make more fan theories. I will, and I'm on it. Whether you like Hayden or not, he is Anakin. Approved by Lucas is the creator of Star Wars. Approved of Hayden's performance. Then we got Anakin. We were meant to see. I love both you guys. Best content on YouTube. Thanks, Steven. It was the sequels that made me realize how good the prequels were. Definitely a good show to watch while drinking beer and playing some games. Thanks, buddy. Now, obviously, what beer are you drinking? Now, obviously, I don't hate prequels. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. Oh, well, I hope you'd be here anyways, even if you did. But I could maybe give you some insight on why people may not like the prequels or Anakin's performance. I'm probably pretty sure I understand why they hate it, but that's why I'd be able to debate them so well, I think. Vader's lines to Obi refer to when he left him as in turned dark. He never refers to the last time they met. All the lines will still be true, referring to 3, even after they fight at the castle. At the castle, hey? They're going to fight at the castle? You think Obi-Wan's going to go to freaking Mustafar and fight at the castle?
It'd be kind of fun.
Bro, I will throw my chair out the window. Like, I will lose my shit.
Yeah.
Solo's super underrated. Consider this offer. I say I hate prequels. I get your views. Was thinking, what if you deleted Clone Wars scene with Annie and Obi talking about Ahsoka leaving happens in live action flashback in Kenobi? Thoughts?
We talked about that a little bit. That'd be fun.
You're getting canceled on Twitter for being toxic, Josh.
Dang, really? Again?
Oh, well. Hello there, General Kenobi. Let me debate why Solo is my top 3 movie. Maybe another time. Muck, thanks for $2. Do you things would be different if Obi-Wan told Anakin? Do you think things would be different if Obi-Wan just told Anakin he was proud of him sooner? And no. I created the story, says George Lucas. If you don't like Hayden, you're not a fan of my Star Wars. Are you going to cover the new Vader comics? They're amazing so far. I like the prequels so much that I'm still practicing that Anakin signature move. I read all these, I think. Is James Earl Jones going to voice Vader? Anakin needed a father, Qui-Gon, not a brother. If you were a Jedi, would you prefer to be trained by prequel-era Jedi or by Luke in his new academy?
Luke,
Dude. Because he's taking the best of both worlds.
Yeah, man.
The prequels are great. Hayden is great. You guys rock, and I love both your content. Star Wars is life. Thanks, man.
Very nice.
Do you think George ever played any Star Wars games that never came? Oh, right, we read that. I can argue too why the High Republic is amazing. Love you guys' content. What's the difference between Shatterpoint and the technique that Lord Scourge used in Revan novel?
We hit that for sure.
We still got to get that one.
Scourgy.
A friend asked me this question. What would have happened if Obi-Wan left the Jedi Order with Satine from Mandalore? What would become of little Annie? Would he still be trained as a Jedi or left as a slave? He'd be trained as a Jedi probably by someone else.
Probs, yeah.
Over the next year and a half, we're getting Book of Boba, Spidey, Multiverse of Madness, Thor 3, Black Panther 2, Bad Batch, Kenobi, Mando Season 3, and those are just some of the headliners. Don't forget about Andor.
It's a wild, nerdy world we live in, for sure.
Am I the only one who would find it ironic if they cast Tom Hardy as live-action Darth Bane? Or maybe not. That'd be cool. I could see it. Careful Theory. Josh is trying to get you obsessed with NFTs. He said this to Nerdvengers. Theory has grown strong. Only together we can turn them to the dark side of crypto.
I'm obsessed with NFTs, dude. I'm obsessed. It's the future.
It's a Sith legend.
For sure.
Was thinking, what if the deleted Clone Wars scene where Obi-Wan... Oh, we read that one. Coffee and Greens. Keep it up, guys, says Alexander. Thanks, bro. What's the Star Wars book you would recommend for someone who hasn't read any of them? I would go with The Rise of Darth Vader. I'm reading that one again. And
I'd say Lost Stars. That'd be my pick. Just because it goes over like all the things that happen in Star Wars. So there's a lot of like, oh, this is this moment from this perspective. There's a lot of like that kind of fun stuff in there. So. You froze, bro?
No, I lost my spot, so I'm just delaying.
Snap. Yeah, I got to pee super bad. I'm probably gonna
go pee-pee.
Take a little break here. I go pee-pee. I go pee-pee in the potty. I'll be right back, everybody. Bro.
I'll keep reading. Scourge could read people immediately and told him their flaws, different between that and Shatterpoint. Shatterpoint is about events, not people. Shatterpoint also saw people too, no? That's the way I always saw it. High Republic is cool because the Jedi are a lot less dogmatic and relatable. Makes you wonder what happened that made them so strict in the prequels. Probably OCD. You got my name right. A lot of people mess it up, especially my last name. Vanderhorst. Jaden Vanderhorst. What do you think of a Deadpool versus Star Wars universe? Nah. Fan fiction. On whatever day you're not busy, read the High Republic. Okay. What are your both thoughts on Hawkeye trailer? I didn't watch it yet. I'm a sequel fan who used to be negative about some of your content until I started to actually listen to you. Now I just respect we have different opinions and enjoy both of your channels. Thank you, Movie Bros. Hey, thanks, man. That's great. You know, that's all I ask is that you don't trust the masses and just listen to me. I mean, I feel like there aren't 3 million people that are toxic if I'm toxic, and that means all my followers are toxic. So, you know, if people just gave me a moment and listened to me, I feel like things would be a little different. But whatever. What if Anakin started a Jedi Civil War because he was sick of the Jedi losing their way? Maybe. No, I didn't. I had it on my Snapchat. I don't remember what that's referring to, but M says, Josh, don't you dare bitch out on Halloween Kills. Show Daddy Michael Myers the respect he deserves. Spooky season is upon us. It's true. It is. You better play Dead by Daylight with me. How often do you guys find yourselves rewatching the whole saga? I usually end up watching it every 6 months at least. Like from start to finish. Maybe every few months. But I mean, I'll watch individual ones randomly or like parts of it. I believe the most Star Wars content made by Disney is objectively horrible because they are not approached the same way Lucas approached his stories. That's true. I think Emperor Valkorion versus Palp, lightsaber and Force-wise. I give it to Palps. Did I tell you that I saw Hayden at a Staples store back in July? It might have been him, but I was surprised if it wasn't. Damn.
You getting copies?
Hey guys, been watching forever and was able to get some money together for a donation. Love you guys. Keep up the great work. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
Much love.
Yeah. Have you played Movie Battles 2? Get the community on board. It could be epic. Anyway, keep doing what you love. Thanks, man. Yeah. Josh, I don't think any of the sequels are great, but I don't hate them except 9. Would you agree that The Last Jedi, even with its lows and being an odd middle, was the only one that flirted with greatness?
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Mm-hmm. But it flirts with it and then leaves you blue balled. So I'd agree with that. Although, to be fair, there are some moments in Rise where I'm like, dang, if they would have actually done something cool with this could have been mind blowing. But yeah,
I had more of that feeling with 8.
Yeah. There's some moments where you're like, bro, like this could have been sick.
This could have been crazy. Yeah. Oh well. Subverting expectations. Lead it up to make it feel like it's cool and then don't. Disney is too big with too much money involved with that genuine art form. A story writing is now lost in the agendas of those with big money.
A little bit.
Yeah. That's the issue, I think. Have you seen the Black Series Rey lightsaber, Yellow Blade, coming out next year, I think? Yeah, I saw it. House tour when? Vader, may the force be with you, my master. Palpatine. My young apprentice, your own Jedi habits weaken you. The Force is but our tool. Use it. Do not let yourself be its slave. You must be its master. Vader. Yes, master. Says Sith Rodriguez for $20.
Nice.
Loving the stream, but question, are you a big fan of the Imperial Remnant era in Legends? One of the main reasons I love Grand Admiral Thrawn. So yeah, I think it's a really cool era.
Empire of the Hand. Fun stuff.
Mara Jade, baby. Anakin with Pod Racer in F-Zero could beat Captain Falcon in a race?
Maybe.
No. Probably not.
Falcon Punch.
Met Hayden yesterday at SuperCon, and he signed my lightsaber. Literally the nicest guy ever, and was the best experience. Damn, dude.
That's awesome. That's hype. That's some hype right there.
I find the prequels and original trilogy equivalent in quality in their own way. I feel the hate from the prequels is from inadequate time to tell it.
Huh?
So I've had a thought of Obi-Wan hadn't stowed away on Padme's ship and just used a hyperspace tracker. I think things would have played out differently. Yeah.
Yep.
But he didn't have that time, I think. Padme by herself would have been able to make Anakin pause and maybe think if Obi-Wan had arrived later and clearly wanted. Dude, watch my fan fiction. I just released part 2 after 4 years, like a week or so ago. It's called What If Obi-Wan Didn't Follow Padme to Mustafar? I think you'll like it. How much did it cost for your stars in your movie room? I really like them. Just wanted to know so I could see if they were an option for me. 15 grand. I love the content. Keep up the good work. I would love for you to make an episode where Starkiller meets and maybe even has a part in Luke's training.
That'd be kind of crazy.
That'd be sick, dude.
Fanfic that way.
That'd be wild. All right, so hear me out. During Kenobi, Ahsoka looks after Luke while Kenobi leaves Tatooine for whatever adventure he's going on.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But, like...
That'd be kind of fun.
You think when he leaves Tatooine, Ahsoka's going to be watching over Luke?
I don't think so, but it would be fun. I think
Maul just stumbles upon Luke. You're like, huh.
But we know that doesn't happen, right? So we know Maul does die there, but it's not, for a long time.
Yeah, but it'd be funny. Be funny once upon a theory. Hey, maybe that's what my next one should be.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, so Once Upon a Theory is back in motion, guys. I just got to write the script for the second episode of the second season. So all your super chats, all your join memberships, if you want to support, become a join member for 99 cents. And you're going to be supporting that project. So I appreciate it.
Maul training Luke would have been sick, dude.
Yeah. What did I do? What was my fan fiction? What if Maul trained Anakin? Yeah. Luke. Rebels wasn't out yet, was it?
Crazy. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe Ahsoka can watch Luke if Obi-Wan goes off-world. It's easy to watch. It's easy to war with Star Wars fans. Watch. Vader and Caedus are technically 80-90% Palpatine, the most powerful Sith in history, meaning they solo most of the Old Republic, including Nihilus, via Dark Reaper training. Thanks.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Thanks, man. I think the biggest mistake was Obi-Wan going into fight mode when Anakin started flipping out. If he kept the saber off and just tried to talk, but he killed the kids at that point, bro. Like he literally, like, this was Obi-Wan just coming from seeing like a whole bunch of kids and
I can't watch anymore.
Friends and adults slain, like laying there dead in the temple. Like, imagine walking through the temple seeing that.
Yeah, it'd be brutal. Brutal.
And Ian McDermott said that they wanted to show like kids on the cutting room floor, like kids chopped up and stuff. Like, and George was like, a little too dark.
Somebody clip that and put it on Twitter and be like, Star Wars Theory once cut up kids on movie sets.
Yeah, go for it. Then we get a mass of Theory fans being extremely toxic, and then I'll get the blame for it.
I'll do it.
You endorse death threats. It's
I'm one of your most toxic fans, but I do it all under a sock puppet account, so nobody knows.
Oh, okay. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. What are your thoughts on a video game that takes place during the Clone Wars? Yes, give me it. You play as different clone cat. Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, Nerd Avengers are here. Raid the stream.
Well, hello there, Nerd Vengers. Hello there, bro. Twitter's already on it. Oh snap, bro! You're getting canceled. You're getting canceled as we speak.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Hey, friend, it's not much I've been watching since 2016 or so. Things were a bit rough back then, and your videos were a regular comfort. Be well. Wow, that's when I started the channel.
That's nice.
Thanks, man. Shout out to Ukulele Tyler. Thank you. As of tonight, The Legend of Dune Ra is canon because the premiere was a success.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
The Legend of...
Legend of what?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that means, but yeah. Okay, anyways. Thanks, man. Kyler should have lived instead of Ray. I agree. Dave, thank you. Yo, what's up? Says Story Master. Not much, man. What's up? Would you be mad if Disney did a Ewan deepfake over Alec Guinness? Someone did it on YouTube and it actually looks good. Yeah, don't touch the original stuff. Glad I could catch you guys live for once. Listening to your discussions and funny better gets me through my overnight job. Best way to start the week. Much love. Right on, man.
Right back at you.
The King of the Fat retracted his comment. I hope that the deepfake stuff is truly great. Part of me feels like it would be better to wait like 5 to 10 years until the tech gets better. Only get one shot to tell Luke's story.
True, but now's the time.
Now's the time.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
In my opinion, the story should have ended after Jedi. I think it's a perfect ending.
Mm-hmm.
It is, yeah.
It is,
but
yeah.
They could have just added upon it, with Timothy Zahn type stuff,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, people love the Zahn trilogy. I mean, they could do it,
Absolutely.
They could do better stuff, but
Star Wars inspires me, and I dream to be able to take such an incredibly vast, weird, cool universe and tell great stories through that. That's why I love Star Wars. Good point.
Heck yeah.
We all do. Jeffrey, thanks. Richard says, on the subject of Rey's casting, I always wish they had Felicity Jones as Rey. I love her as Jyn Erso, but so much so that her performance was wasted on a one-off. Yeah, I think Felicity Jones would be a better Rey.
I don't know if I could see that, but she was great. She was great in that role. So I don't know. I can give her the role, but I don't know.
But that's the thing is Daisy Ridley is Rey. Like that's
It's really hard to
like
do
I can't
that.
see anybody else now.
Yeah, it's like
you
really
know?
hard for me to do the mental gymnastics to be like, oh yeah, this,
It's not like this character had like 3 different people playing it. It's started and ended. Hayden met Mark Hamill at Celebration 17. Great picks. I think the
Yeah.
prequels are weak. Phantom Menace is the strongest, and calling the sequels garbage is an insult to garbage. You're entitled to your opinion, my man.
Yeah, you've just triggered me. So thanks a lot, guy. Sequel trilogy for life. Please.
There is no mercy.
Snap.
Even though the sequels weren't that great, they are still Star Wars and part of the story. So of course they are canon and have to accept that you get what you get and don't get upset.
Yeah,
I'm not
you get what
upset.
you get. Sequel trilogy for life.
Yeah, I'm not upset. It's not. I decide the canon, bro. Like in my head,
You are in charge of your head canon. This is true.
Canon's what I make it. Canon's what I want it to be, so I can sleep at night.
No, sequel trilogy for life.
How can you do this? This is outrageous. It's unfair.
It's the way it is, baby.
Take a seat, young Skywalker.
Where's your seat, though?
Adam's back must hurt from carrying the sequels. True.
True.
Nerd Council for sure. Luke had a lot more similarities to Yoda in The Last Jedi versus Empire Strikes Back than you think. Also, Padme dying is a plot hole with Leia remembering her. No, actually.
Oh, you got an explanation.
I've done a video on this.
I've always been quite curious.
Yes. Let me bring it up for you.
Yeah, somebody said in chat that the Slave One rename thing was fake news, and I don't know if it's true or not. But I was in GameStop the other day, and it was in there labeled as Slave One, so I don't know. Still seems like it's a thing.
The hell, why isn't my video popping up?
Maybe you need to do better with your SEO.
Probably. I don't give a shit about SEO. And I rose to the top without SEO.
True.
SEO can go.
This is true. You know what? I'm never doing SEO again. No.
I'm sure it helps.
No.
I'm sure it helps, dude.
The mic audio is so loud. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, I wonder if my mic is still messed up.
Some people are saying like you need a noise gate on it or something like that.
I do.
Like because I think like when the cars come through, it pops or whatever. It's normally fine. It just has to when something else crazy happens.
Well, just pay me more money so I can buy a house in a more quiet location.
Yeah, guys, freaking wieners out there. God.
I don't know why I can't find it. Did I not make this video? I made this video. I remember reading it in the book.
Bro, why you no make video, bro?
What?
Bro, where's this video? I don't believe you, bro.
Hold on.
I don't believe you, bro. Dude, David Poppy says, sorry, Theory, you're wrong. Sequels are canon, and I love them very much. Thank you, David.
Yeah, I didn't say they're not canon. I just said they're not in my head canon. I love how people get triggered over that. Like it's my choice, it's what I want to believe. So
True. It is your choice. There's always a choice. But you know what else? No one's ever really gone.
Can't believe I can't find this video. It's actually bugging me. Wow. Wow, dude. Wow. If we get another trilogy, either in a different timeline or post-Rise, all the fans will come out on the Old Republic because more Star Wars. May the Force be with us all. Theory, why are you denying Loka, Luke, and Ahsoka? It makes
Woo! Let's get it on. I think.
You guys
I think
thoughts on
Luke is better. It's a better name.
Loka's actually pretty good. That's a hot name.
No, man, it sounds like a body part. Loka.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce, my Loka. Think about it.
Hey guys, thoughts on a KOTOR movie trilogy? Would love to see Bastila and Revan on the big screen.
For sure.
Love to see Bastila on the big screen.
For sure.
What if Ahsoka and Luke went to meet each other? I think, yeah, they will.
I think they
PKD
might.
Orion, thanks, dude. Imagine a scene of Omega retconned into the grand audience chamber on Yavin 4 while Luke and Han receive their medals.
Huh.
No.
Right.
That was the part of the contract. You can't touch anything to do with the original 6 movies.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Can't do it. You can build around it, but you can't do it. I've never encountered a prequel fan that doesn't like the originals or the Clone Wars, but I have encountered sequel fans that dislike both somehow. Yeah. It's because sequels are a different vision. They have a different feel.
David Poppy says, yes, Theory. I meant that I really like sequels and I'm upset about your headcanon. I can't believe this dude, man. Why won't he let it go?
I don't care. Josh, stop being a Disney shill. Theory is a real Star Wars fan, says George Lucas with $50.
Shut up, Uncle George. I'm not sitting by you at Thanksgiving.
Finn could have been such a good character, man, and Stormtrooper that breaks his programming, but is still dark, brutal, and jaded. We were straight upon looking at the next Boba Fett right there, damn it. Do you get tired of your whole career being Star Wars? No? What?
What?
Hell no, man.
Yeah.
I literally find myself sometimes just getting emotional still. Like randomly during streams, I'll just be like, I can't believe this is my life. I
know it is
I'm
special, man.
so lucky.
Yeah, for sure. It's a good life. It's a good life.
It's unbelievable, man. This is the shit I was doing as a kid when like by myself. Like
yeah, it's pretty magical.
This is so it's a dream. I will never, ever, 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 ever take this for granted. It's a dream. I've always thought that. And this channel was never intended to happen. So, on the subject of Mando CGI, Luke, and future CGI characters, imagine CGI Qui-Gon. Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Maul in any future shows? Yeah, Kenobi.
Heck yeah. Maybe. Inquisitors for sure, but
Brendan Keeby, thanks for being a new member. Welcome to the knighthood. I know it's not Star Wars related, but I work out and I'm getting a personal trainer and it's a woman and I got to tell my girlfriend and I think she's going to be pissed. Anyways, I love the content, bro. Well, I hope your girlfriend is a secure woman and she's not threatened by you having a female trainer.
yeah, and just get her some nice flowers. You know.
Sure, but not because he's got a trainer who's a woman, but
no.
now if you're flirting with your
He should
trainer, then
apologize.
that's a no-no.
True. I would just say just make her feel good, you know, make her feel loved. You know, sometimes the ladies they insecure, they need a little reassurance. You know, I'm sure that's all that Sam Maggs needs.
Yeah, or just get a male trainer.
True.
From a CEO perspective, Bob Chapek wants to see Kathy go out with Grace and just let her retire because if he fires her, there will be anarchy in the business. She's a powerful lady. Maybe. Thanks, Maria. Dylan says Luke senses Crate. Anakin appears and tells Luke he must save his sister, but will die. Luke consults the texts, raises his hand to the stars, and appears on Crate, becoming the most powerful Jedi ever as Anakin watches.
I mean, it's ambitious.
Yeah, but why wouldn't he just get into the X-Wing?
He's just too slow, bro.
Dude.
He's beyond that.
He did it as a ghost.
Yeah.
He did it as a ghost. Why couldn't he just do it right then and there and be like, you know what? I'm gonna pull up. What's up, Kylo? I'm here.
Yeah. I think he should have been there for sure. It was kind of a whack thing for him to
Dude,
do.
it was written by people who don't understand Star Wars. Mark Hamill had to freaking ad-lib that moment. Not ad-lib, but the moment where he winks at 3PO because it wasn't written in the script. And Mark's like, shouldn't I, like, this is my last, like, see, 3PO's one of my best friends. Like, shouldn't I just give him a little wink? And then freaking Leia walks right by Chewie after Han dies. Like, as if it's not, like... What?
Know, it is pretty wild. It is.
Who's writing this?
I know. And then like nobody stops them and is like, guys.
Nobody says anything.
I know. It's crazy to me.
Like at least give me a head nod, like you know, like sup, Chewie. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it sucked. He's dead.
Dude,
like that at least.
Know who Rey is? Like her and she, you know what I mean? Like
she has no idea who this girl is.
Yeah, it's rough.
And that leads me to believe that she was probably at one point going, at least in that moment, probably going to be like a like their daughter or something. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Because that might have been that time.
Yeah, and the way Han was looking at her and stuff, like.
Yeah.
I blame Bob Iger over KK. Think he micromanaged. Will you make an analysis on KOTOR? Any book, Rex? Yes, I shall. Read Revan. Tony, thanks for that super chat. Tony Pepperoni. Kelly Marie Tran got bullied so bad, bruh, says Maria. Yep. It's a shame.
It is.
Hayden should play a older Harry Osborn in the next Spider-Man, and No Way Home definitely won't be Franco.
It might not be. Yeah, probably not.
Damn. Starkiller versus Mace Windu. Who gonna win? Starkiller. I would like to see a Star Wars What If series with the original prequel and sequel cast, and I'd also add Matt and James Arnold too, in case Ewan and Hayden can't. I guess for animated. Love you guys. How's the progress on your movie room? What's up, Arlo? Yeah, so they came by today, and then they're coming by tomorrow morning, and then coming by on Wednesday, and should be done Wednesday night. Hopefully.
Dude, that's it. Well, let's just plan Movie Bros for Thursday night. Give you time to get your stuff figured out. You know what I mean?
Okay. I ordered another camera so I can actually stream in there.
Oh, okay. Dope. That'll be sick.
Yeah.
Be fun.
That'd be cool. Thanks for asking, Arlo. Hayden portrayed the emotional turmoil of a young man fighting the dual nature of the chosen one of the Force and his very human desires. I agree, Velo. I agree. Darth Kanik, thanks. Enigma says, just joined the stream. Can you recap what happened?
Triggered. This triggers me.
I lost where I was. No. Dude, what? I lost where I was. Okay. What do you think of Mace Windu showing up in the Book of Boba Fett? If plot rumor, no, I don't want him to show up.
Dude, I'd be down, but it's a shame that Boba's gonna have to smoke his ass.
That wouldn't happen. Bad Batch season was 90% filler aside from the first episode.
I mean, I wasn't the biggest fan of Bad Batch, to be honest, but I think
missed the show.
It will be better.
I missed the show.
I don't miss the show.
Oh, well, you're a hater. You're toxic.
I know, dude. Mags was right.
Did you hear that Tom Kane retired? Yeah, I wish Tom Kane the best, man.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Theory, if you could get one YouTuber to be in the Kenobi series as a cameo, who would you think would do the part justice, and why is it Drunk 3PO?
Dude, I would love to see Jay in there, but he'd have to be like some dude at the cantina that like stumbles in, is like looking for directions or something. You know what I mean? Like something just funny, just out of place, man. That's what I would do.
Yeah. Probably Jamie Costa. What if Grievous never existed? Josh, you still on AMC stock to the moon?
I took profits on AMC a long time ago. Actually, I'm not in AMC anymore. But I know it's been moving in the past couple of weeks. I think it's had another little resurgence. So I mean, I'm all for it.
Hey,
I'm out.
chat. You done?
Oh yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Are you done? You done talking?
Oh yeah, no. I'm just saying I was out of
I
it.
don't want to
I'm
be
out.
rude.
No, you're good.
Yeah, so chat, should I release the movie room updates in sequential order or just all as like one long video on like Thursday morning? I mean, like individual would be cool. I don't know. What do you think? I'm gonna do a poll.
I mean, it'd be. I like seeing progress. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know.
I mean, so you want it in different videos, like broken up?
I mean, or if it's gonna be a video and you show a lot of like time sequencing, that could be fun.
No, there's no time sequencing.
What, bro? Put up his camera and do a time sequence. What are you doing?
No, because they're working. I don't want them to feel weird.
No, that you make them all sign contracts and be like, you're going to be on camera and you're going to be broadcast out to all these people.
I already asked them. They said they're aware of my channel.
Well, then they got to sign.
I didn't make them sign anything.
All right. A poll. People want a poll. People demand.
They see a big freaking DSLR with like a mounted microphone and like a freaking what's it called, Jobly handle or whatever, like in their face. Like, what do you think? Where do you think it's gonna go?
I think it's gonna go great. I think it's gonna be wonderful. People are saying, "Poll it up."
There's the poll.
Poll.
Theory isn't reading the YouTube thread, FYI. What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
Infinity War Iron Man suit sucks. It's so lazy how he can form anything from thin air.
I'm sorry, what?
Josh triggered. Josh so triggered.
What?
You don't say that. Whoever said it. You don't say that.
Josh, right?
Don't make me kill you.
Problem, do you like them younglings?
Am I the only one hyped for Moon Knight, such as a dope Marvel character? Even the OG comics from the 70s, 80s is awesome. Just hope Marvel doesn't go full woke into the future and watch Snatch.
Yeah, Moon Knight's gonna be dope, dude.
Keep rocking on. Love your channel. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Death Eater. How's the movie room coming? Just answer. Theory talks tonight. I don't know. I got a lot to do tonight. I'm supposed to be streaming in like 10 minutes with Tugs and X-Ray Girl on Dead by Daylight on Theories Arcade. On
Are you doing Mario Kart again?
No.
What are you playing?
Dead by Daylight.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do you have that game?
No, I don't. I don't even know about it. To be
It's a
honest
great
with
game.
you, is it
fun.
super cool?
Super fun.
Did you see Doc Watt play that Hunted game that everybody's talking about?
No.
Bro, it's hilarious. I'll send you the link of it later. You got to check it out.
We got to play something, man. Finally.
I know. We definitely do. It's just our time schedules are so messed up. Maybe after Movie Bros on Thursday, we could do Movie Bros.
Time schedule.
Bro, come on. You're killing me. You're killing me over here.
We both
You're
work for
making me look
ourselves.
bad.
We
You're
have
making
no
it
boss. I
It's
can't
true.
figure it out.
It's true. You're right. Okay. So how about this?
I can't play 45 minutes with my friend.
Thursday. We'll do it Thursday. I promise. We'll do Movie Bros and we'll go right into a gaming stream. I'll fire it up on my channel. You fire it up on yours. Yeah. I'll even play Pooey Warzone if you want.
Pooey Warzone? What are you gonna poo like while you're playing? I don't want to do that.
No, I mean obviously I poo anytime I play games. But the thing is, no, I'm just saying like I don't like Warzone, man. I think that game's ugh.
You probably like it if you were good at it.
True. But wait, are you trying to call me out? Is this reverse psychology? You're trying to get me now I gotta get all hyped up for it.
I'm like a 6 out of 10 at that game. And I still enjoy it.
I like Apex. Apex is more my game, or even Halo or whatever, but
A friend of mine had the idea that a reason for Obi-Wan to leave Tatooine is that he hears about Darth Vader killing Jedi across the galaxy, and he goes back to Mustafar to investigate.
That could be fun.
Maybe the English lab. Thanks. The G-Man says, I meant about my trip to Orlando and got the Jedi mind trick drink. I didn't vlog it, but I had it on my Snap. My phone is not in great shape to vlog. Oh, I see. What the hell? You guys do 50% all in one and daily?
50% what? All
on the poll.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, that's real helpful, guys. Thanks.
Jay sends $1. Thanks, Jay.
Hey, thanks, Jay.
Thanks. You're really helping me out, dude. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, what a nice guy.
YouTube take 30% of that, or was that 70 cents? Thanks, bro.
70 cents after taxes might as well be a quarter.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, dude. After taxes too, a quarter. But it's American, so it's like
throw a quarter at my head instead.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Toss a coin to your Witcher.
Yeah, that show's dope. Dude, did you watch the anime of that?
No.
Dude, that Witcher. Dude, put a 1 into the chat if y'all watch that anime Witcher, John. Because that thing, I'm telling you, that was dope, bro. Brutal, too. Brutal.
No one gets the poll, man. Okay, so I said, how should I release the movie room progress? Should I release it all in one video when it's done, making you wait until Thursday, or release it as it happens? Like today, I have footage already that I've taken of today's progress. Should I release that and then release tomorrow's footage tomorrow night and then release, like, that I should do it?
That's what I'm going to vote on.
Hey, Theory, keep up the good work. What do you think of KOTOR remake writer situation? Any hope for it? We're saving that topic.
Dude, it's over. KOTOR ruined. Revan horrible. Yeah. So, but we'll talk more about it later.
Okay, you can't go too far on one end. You got to keep them guessing. Otherwise, they're going to think you're actually toxic.
Damn. Okay. I follow her on Twitter.
Do you actually?
You know what was really funny? I actually followed her on Twitter the day before I found out who she was. I had no idea who she was. It just popped up in my Twitter feed, like her announcement of working on the project. I looked at her Twitter feed. By the way, I looked at her Twitter feed and I was like, this isn't that woke. That's what I said. I thought to myself, this is not a super woke person. Seems I follow. Little did I know. It's the woke apocalypse, I guess. I don't know.
Final payment on one of the Theory Savers. Oh, thanks, Rob. You're still going to have to buy one, though. Oh, first payment on one of the things. What's taking Disney so long on making Star Wars What If? I don't know.
I mean, that's kind of what Visions is in some ways.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
What do you think about the scene where Anakin goes and meets Padme's family and has a talk with her father? I think that scene would have changed a lot of people's views on Anakin. It's a fun scene.
I don't remember that scene.
Deleted.
Okay.
Deleted scene.
Which movie?
Episode 2. He goes to her house, the Naberries.
What? Okay, I'll have to look that up.
And she's like talking to her mom about Anakin as they're like doing the dishes and like watching Anakin talk to her dad. It's like such a typical like romance movie type of scene.
Yeah. Interesting.
And she's like all in denial about her feelings, and her mom is like,
her mom's like, oh, sweetheart. You know you love those, degenerate Sith Jedi.
What did you think about the scene where Anakin goes and... Am I stupid? How hope we get to see Boshek and his lamb chop sideburns in the Obi-Wan series. Boshek.
Amen. Amen.
Obi-Wan series canonizes Sharad Het. You think?
I don't know, man. This guy's trying to make a point about
Darth Krayt.
One of the writers, not the writer of the game.
Fave Star Wars song. I'm a fan of Across the Stars.
My favorite.
Probably Anakin's Dark Deeds.
I like the Weird Al Yankovic cover where he's met him down at swamp down in
finally catching the nerd theory in a while. Love the content and you guys are amazing. Keep it up. Thoughts on R-rated Vader or Maul standalone film? Yeah, it'd be cool, but it doesn't have to be R-rated.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it.
I've watched your channel for a while now, and I full-heartedly believe you deserve this. Never stop making content. Thanks, bro. But you know what? Whether I deserve this or not, I'm here, baby.
Indeed.
I try not to judge people on what they deserve or don't deserve. I just now look at things as like, is that what they have? Okay.
Yeah, it's a very zen way to look at it.
Yeah, I used to be too judgy when I was younger, and I didn't like it. Endoscopic, thank you. If remake is canon, there'll be so much potential, says Cost.
I agree.
Are you still looking for 3D printing services? No. And if I am, I'll definitely make an announcement. So thanks, Scott. So question, how the hell does Shakti not sense all the hell breaking loose down in the temple? What master doesn't sense all that fear, pain, and death? It was probably like right before he did all that stuff. Or no, he did that during, actually. Because when he walked out, things were like burning and falling down. Yeah, that's probably why they took it out.
Fair
General theory, always a pleasure to meet a Jedi. Always a pleasure, as always. And Mr. Billy D. Williams said, hey, I will put it in Discord, brother. You rock. Oh, cool.
That's cool. That's super.
Who wins? Marvel versus Star Wars important characters. What if when in episode 3, when Obi-Wan had the buzz droids on his starfighter, Anakin leaves, but as he's about to do it, Obi-Wan shows up?
Question mark? What? I don't even understand the question.
I agree the sequels are not canon. In my fanfic, Qui-Gon's Force Ghost protects Luke by influencing the Krayt dragons and guard the homestead instead of attacking. I believe you missed my question, sir. Chaotic Brain, I'm sure I've gotten it because I've been going through the list. Love to see your thoughts. Love to see you guys read through some of Star Wars collectible card game cards. Open up some packs like MTG Crowd does. Who's that?
I don't know.
Lots of lore in there.
I like MTG though.
Who's that?
Magic the Gathering.
Ah.
Yeah.
I think you should listen to the Star Wars radio shows as a live stream. All three, A New Hope, ESB, and Return of the Jedi. And get copyrighted!
Yeah, man. Get them showing right up on friggin' desk.
Old Republic trilogy or Game of the Thrones type show. Thoughts?
I would love that. That's actually what
Game
I
of
thought
Thrones
originally.
type show, yeah.
Well, that's actually that's originally what I thought Mandalorian was going to be. When I first heard of Mandalorian, before I knew anything about like the child and all that, I was like, dude, Mando with all the different houses, and it felt very Game of Thronesy to me. I was like, that would be sick.
I think that's what's going to happen with different shows, and they're all going to.
Yeah, they could evolve it into something like that. You know what I mean? For sure. But
is it possible for a show with these sequel characters, but actually make them well written?
Yes.
No, I meant it like how you said that I also believe the sequels are not canon to mine, like my opinion. Oh.
Nah, man, this guy's, I don't know.
Hey, guys, do you ever think we'll see the Yuzon Vong in live action Star Wars? I hope so.
It'll be fun.
That'd be neat. They could do it for like after episode 9.
Yeah.
Chance of Mace Windu returning in Kenobi? Low. Darth Manbutter?
30%.
What?
30.
Hey, Josh and Theory, thanks for the entertaining banter. You guys are awesome. Thanks, Lynn. Do you guys know if Commander Cody might appear in Kenobi? Just wondering, because unfortunately we didn't see him in the Bad Batch.
I don't think I don't think so. Maybe
I think he will. I think he will. I think he will.
Maybe.
Do you like pro wrestling? AEW is my favorite. I mean, I was born in the 90s, so I grew up with it, but not particularly.
Goldberg, all those dudes.
Yeah, all those guys. Mm-hmm. Even Hogan.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Do you... JJ is a Star Wars fan. It's just after Ryan messed up, he had to do all the stuff in 9.
No, man. I totally blame JJ just as much, if not more. Personally.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, dude. That dude, I don't care.
JJ is the most uncreative dude I've ever seen.
Sure. For real.
Like...
No thanks. He had a shot with Rise, bro. He could have done some bold stuff, and he
zero creativity, in my opinion. Nothing. Like a Star Wars fan could have done a better job.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah. I don't really
been a fan of the channel for years. Keep up the good work. But at the end of the day, who is a multi-million-dollar director and writer? JJ.
Yeah. But he's
Who's
old
talking about
Hollywood.
JJ?
He's old
Me.
Hollywood though. His dad was. He has all these connections from his dad and all this stuff, man. He's old Hollywood.
He
best
still
movie-
is. He still is where he is. You
His
know?
best movie is Mission Impossible 3. That movie's dope.
I'm sure he's worked hard to get where he is, but I mean, there's only a few people in this world who are really like self-made like that. I think
Mm-hmm.
everyone else gets like a leg up.
True.
Been a fan of the channel for years. Keep up the good work. I'm 28. I've never stopped loving the prequels. Even still have the old episode 3 posters somewhere in my garage. Oh, that's wild. Thanks, James.
That's cool.
I really hope we get some flashbacks in Kenobi with Annie leading the 501st and more Order 66 scenes. May the Force be with you and Josh. Thanks, Darth KSO. I hope so too. Oh, wait, I better not say that. I'll get canceled. This has been a long nerd theory. Bro, we used to do like 4-hour nerd theories.
I know
This
we've
is
done
nothing.
We went ham,
This is nothing.
and when the Star Wars content comes back, y'all better buckle up.
Oh, dude, it's going to be wild. Are you guys keen for Star Wars Acolyte set in the High Republic on a Sith Acolyte? I would personally rather it be set in the Old Republic. High Rep doesn't even have Sith. Well, it probably does. They're probably just chilling somewhere.
There are always two. There are so.
They're just in hiding.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, guys? Sorry I missed the beginning and just got off work. What did I miss? What's up, Murphy Bros Collectibles? Glad to have you here, man. Thanks for the 50. I feel like I have like long hair when I do this. Like I'm a girl. Just playing with it.
Yeah. Maybe that's why they're all so much more positive than us. Maybe Mags
Because they
is
get to
right.
play with their hair.
Yeah, Mags is right.
What about dudes with long hair?
They get a pass.
Today I watched The Force Awakens and Revenge of the Sith side by side. Made me sad because cinematography and VFX in The Force Awakens is beautiful, but the story is such a hack job. Revenge of the Sith for the win.
Did my man just say he watched 2 movies at once? Side by side? Is that what he means?
Side by side. Maybe one after the other.
Holy crap. I thought I had a lot of
It's
time on
like
my hands.
one monitor has like Revenge of the Sith.
For real. That's crazy.
Bad Batch, What If? Sorry, Josh. Oh, Bad Batch is better than What If. He says.
What? On what planet? By what metrics?
Moving on, Hayden is the GOAT. No contest, and he gets no respect. Why you guys are the best too? Banging the homies for life, says the Star Wars Obsession. Thanks, bro.
Banging with the homies.
Always. Brock is a new member. Emperor, damn, what? Thanks, man. I had to give you another $10 just so I could say, really, Josh? Just get her some flowers? Lol, zero effort in your advice. Your heart was not in it.
Yo, that's awesome. That's great.
Was this about the dude getting a personal trainer girl?
Yep.
And he has a girlfriend, and this girl's going to be pissed?
Yup.
Yeah, I mean, look, if it really bugs her, then just talk to her about it and be like, look, you should be so secure in our relationship and the fact that I love you, then you don't care. And or just get a guy if it's, that much of an issue.
Yeah.
What's a big deal? You don't have to have a girl as a trainer.
Yeah, man.
Which series is better, The Office or Friends, and why The Office?
The Office, 100%.
I've actually never seen The Office.
Parks and Rec is better than both of them.
Trailer Park Boys?
Trailer Park Boys is pretty good, bro.
Bubbles?
It's pretty funny.
I haven't really watched that either. Drunk 3PO with $1. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I heard Sam is one of the writers of the game, not the writer. Oh.
Dude, no, it's too late.
Do you think we will see Bossk on Book of Boba?
Yes. I feel strongly.
Read
you
Invincible
will.
comic. It's better than everything.
It's very good.
I love the show.
The
It was
comic's
amazing.
pretty good too.
What if the rematch of the century? I saw the full comic, the this
The
thing,
compendium, yeah.
and it looked real nice.
Yeah, there's 3 volumes of them. I have the first one. I'm not even through it. It's a lot of comics, but it's fun.
What if the rematch? It's not Marvel, is it? It's something else.
No, but that was Kirkman. He wrote a lot of Marvel in the 90s.
We got to make our own comic. I haven't read your thing.
You got to. You got to.
I'm supposed to write the second script, the second episode to Once Upon a Theory. I haven't even done that.
Yeah. I'll send you some more stuff on it. Just when you get a second, look it over. I think you'll like it. It's fun.
Okay. What if the rematch of the century is Obi-Wan versus Maul in the Kenobi show? Don't think so. Shout out to Knights of Melvin. Shout out to my boys. What do you think happens to Grogu between Mando sequels? Appreciate all the hours of work you put into this. Not everyone sees it, but I do. KIU. Thanks, man. I love what I do. So, I think Grogu and I think Mando dies eventually, and Grogu goes on to share his story, sort of thing, as a Mando Jedi. Mandu Jedi.
That could work.
Teresa's art says, I don't know if you've covered this, but who do you think will show up in the Book of Boba Fett? Another Luke appearance, you think? I think Luke will show up.
Yeah, I think so. Getting some strong Luke vibes.
Hunted. The King of the Fat says, I said, do you think JJ actually cares about Star Wars? It's just that with Rise of Skywalker, he did all that stuff to fix the stuff Ryan did. No, I don't think he cares about Star Wars.
I mean, I think he probably cares about Star Wars. I just think he's more of a money-chasing producer than anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just facts. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, and I think he retconned The Last Jedi not because of Star Wars, but because Ryan changed all his
feud
stuff.
with Ryan.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with canon. It had nothing to do with him trying to set stuff back on the shelf. It was just
just spite.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with that. Dudes, what happened to the Gungans after episode 3?
They'd be chilling.
Well, I'll tell you what happened to Jar Jar. He became a jester on the streets.
Yeah.
No one paid attention to him.
Nobody even cares about him.
But they make Rose a general. Or whatever. Like, what? How could you do that to Jar Jar?
It's tough.
They made everyone a general, pretty much. In like, Jar Jar's done more for the galaxy than Holdo.
Definitely.
Like, come on.
Definitely.
What the hell?
Poor Jar Jar. Poor Jar Jar.
Do you think that JJ made the Star Wars films look similar to his Star Trek films? No.
Yeah, not really. Not in particular.
Ray Reef from the High Republic is rumored to appear in Book of Boba Fett. Thoughts? She would have to be like, what, like 300 years old?
Who's Ray Reef?
High Republic. I don't know. Gotta be an alien. What if Palpatine put sand in Vader's suit? Shout out to Knights of Melvin. Come to Discord and get a trial. Vito's ship in Melvin.
Dude, everybody's going to the Melvin side of things.
Yeah, because of me. Don't forget who brought him to the top. All right?
Hey, look, I'm over there. I don't really mess around with the Discord because everybody gets mad at my shill comments, you know. Hey man, you gotta make a living out here in this internet, you know? What do you want me to do?
Hi guys, when Kevin Smith's He-Man got all its bad reviews, Netflix told Kevin not to worry. It's expected to keep going. Do you think Disney said the same to Kathleen Kennedy with the same attitude? Yeah, what happened with Kevin Smith's He-Man thing? What was you don't have to comment on it if it's controversial, but I don't know.
No, actually, this is one that I'm kind of with the degenerates on this one. Actually, it's like, as far as I understand it, like he kind of lied. There were some leaks that came out about the show really being more centered on the Tila character rather than He-Man. And yeah, man, he kind of came out and said it wasn't true. And look, I watched that show and I think it's true. I think he was lying. So, I mean, I'm not the biggest He-Man fan, so I don't really care. But I just think that it was such an ironic thing that happened because as far as I know, and I'd like to believe I'm a super fair guy. This dude lied, man. You know, like I still like Kevin Smith. I still think he's cool, but like
I've never watched one of his movies.
You've never watched a single Kevin Smith movie?
Not a single one.
What? Just
Never.
watch Dogma. Dogma's probably the best one.
Never ever. And I remember, in the 90s, I mean, Jay and Silent Bob were huge. Like his posters were everywhere. Yeah, I never watched it.
That's wild, dude. You never watched any of them?
No, I don't know. It's just there's just something I don't know what it is. I'm just not interested.
Interesting.
And maybe I'm gonna watch it and be like, this is the most fun, amazing, cool thing. It's gonna be like Fanboys, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Not for me, man.
I think he's done some cool stuff.
Yeah, I'll have to check him out. I just haven't. Josh, who's your favorite character in The Office? Mine is Kevin. Lol.
Who was the dude that Craig Ferguson played? I forget the name of that guy. That's my favorite character.
Yo, Theory and Josh, thanks for what you do and standing your ground on the prequels. Theory, when are we going to get some Star Wars The Old Republic playthroughs? Bro, I want to play them, but every time I do, my game crashes.
I can't.
So I'm going to have to play it through StreamYard or something.
I can't wait to play the new one.
Yeah, it'd be great. You don't know Ray Reef, best character? You're really missing out.
Ray Reef. All right, whatever. I'll Google it. Fine. Got me now. Also, Ray
I think it's
Reef.
a troll, bro.
Y'all mother truckers, you
It's a
finally
troll.
got me, huh? All right. Well, good job, I guess.
Well, thanks, chat. It's been a pleasure.
It's been real chat, except for that.
You guys imagine
Ray
John Cena in
bull
Star
crap.
Wars? I can't because I can't see him.
Can't see him. Ha!
The attempt on my life.
Okay, well, I have to go stream on the gaming channel now. with
Dude, have fun.
the
I will
girls
play these
and-
games with you someday. Thursday.
And then, no, you won't.
No, I am. I'm doing it. I'm gonna even practice some Call of Duty tomorrow.
Maybe I can play it on the big screen.
Give it a shot.
Wild.
But also, that could be. I mean, that can be detrimental.
What do you mean?
Well, it's hard. Like the most competitive thing to do is put a high-speed monitor in front of you when it's on a projector away from you. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's if we play COD.
True. What are you trying to play?
I don't know. What do you want to play? You want to play COD?
Let's play COD.
Let's play Dead by Daylight.
All right, I'll look it up. I don't know what it's like. Or we could try that hunted game. That'd be kind of fun.
Could do that too. Or Dead by Daylight.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it.
Could be Dance Dance Revolution.
I can't watch anymore.
Do you seriously not know Ray Reef? LeMayo, okay. I don't.
You got whatever, man. Y'all
Said
are
it 3
so-
times now. Yeah,
There's no Ray Reef, man.
4 times.
Y'all are crazy.
All right, chat. We'll catch you guys later. Thank you for tuning into this week's Nerd Theory, and we will see you next week. And we're gonna have to record that Sam Mags video, and our thoughts about it. Probably, I don't know, but
Knock it out Thursday. Just do a full evening. Just do like a quick video on that. I'll just be like this. I like woke things the whole time. And then could get into some other stuff.
I feel like I was watching a scene from Family Guy there. There's just see like Peter being like, I like woke things.
I like woke things, and I'm crying.
Gene, the book says, missed my super, bro. What? No, I didn't. Get out of here. I did not. I read all of them. I did not do it. I did not miss it.
Bro,
Did
you
not.
did not miss it, bro.
Oh, hi, Josh.
You're crazy, bro.
Play Halo.
You could try both. Do a little COD, do a little Halo.
You missed my super, bro. Gene, the book.
That was
What's your avatar? It's like a fiery human.
right on.
How come no one's talking about Cartoon Network not airing sequels? Check out Week. You're right. I didn't read it. I forgot. Skipped over it.
I don't know what you're talking
How
about.
come no one's talking about Cartoon Network not airing sequels? What?
What is that? What does that mean? Like, what
Check
are
out
you
Week of
talking
Star
about?
Wars trailer for context. I don't know anything about that.
I don't know about that.
I haven't had cable since I was like 18.
Yeah. Who has cable anymore, dude? Just watch everything online, you know? Rick and Morty's pretty dope, though.
Yeah, I see they got Christopher Lloyd on that now.
Yeah, that was kind of
That was
fun.
funny.
The finale of season 5 was wild.
Is it done? Like for good? Or are they
No,
gonna
I
keep
think there'll
going?
be more. They'll do more. They'll do more.
I see. Could Vader have referred to the Obi-Wan series when he mentioned he felt Obi-Wan's presence in episode 4? I haven't felt his presence since the Obi-Wan Kenobi series on
Obi-Wan-
Disney Plus.
Right? And it's like
40
McClunky-
years from now.
McClunky, and then yeah.
When George Lucas sells Star Wars and I'm dancing at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate the power of the dark side. Ray, play Apex Legends. You would like it?
You play some Apex, yeah?
Played it once years ago.
Dude, it's fun. It's more my speed, you know? I like the TTK a little bit better than COD.
Cool. All right. Well, we love you guys. We'll catch you later. Have a great evening. And never forget.
And you're sounding like a separatist.